I'm not the one that you call to talk to when you can't sleep. I'm just a fly on the wall, the shoulder you never need. But darling, you're my everything, and I just wanna make you see everything that we could be. Could we? My friends say that I'm insane about you, and maybe it's true. I might be delusional, but girls like you ain't usual. I know it's fantasy to think you'll fall for me, but in my mind we're beautiful. So before you go and ruin my reality, could you let me dream just a little? 'Cause I might be delusional for you. I'm asking all of your friends if I ever cross your mind. They say it's all in my head, that I shouldn't waste my time. But darling, I will wait right here, even for 1,000 years. I wanna be the one you're near. My friends say that I'm insane about you, and darling, it's true. I might be delusional, but girls like you ain't usual. I know it's fantasy to think you'll fall for me, but in my mind we're beautiful. So before you go and ruin my reality, could you let me dream just a little? 'Cause I might be delusional for you. Before you go and ruin my reality, could you let me dream just a little? 'Cause I might be delusional for you.
I wanna move to Brooklyn and write 1,000 words a day. I wanna live around the corner from a bookstore or cafe. Pretend I'm Patti Smith, romanticizing all of it. Be somebody that I'm not, or maybe somebody that I've always been. I get caught up in my head, it makes me insensitive. I probably should be alone, but I'm not letting you go. Sorry that I use you, sorry I confuse you, sorry that I only show up when I'm scared to lose you. Sorry that I want you, but don't choose you. Sorry don't mean what it used to. I'm sorry I'm conceited, sorry that I only trust you, love me when I need it. Sorry that I want you, but don't choose you. Sorry don't mean what it used to. Sorry don't mean what it used to. Sorry don't mean what it used to. How long can we hold on to something we're gonna let go of? Does nothing help if we're hurting each other by being ourselves? I keep you so selfishly. What good's an apology, knowing nothing's gonna change? I still want you to stay. Sorry that I use you, sorry I confuse you, sorry that I only show up when I'm scared to lose you. Sorry that I want you, but don't
I built a castle deep in my heart, but you knocked it down, 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 left me in the dark. So here's to an empty throne.
Hello. Good morning, chat. Hello. Good morning.
This crown, the night you left my heart for his, you let me down. When you let your hair down for him, oh, what a royal mess that we're in.
Good morning. I hope you guys have been well. I'm all right. You know, I've been well too.
We were beautiful, but really I'm a fool to never see the lies hidden in your eyes. Was it ever true? When you said you were all in, was I the only one falling down?
Evie.
This crown, the night you left my heart for his, you let me down. When you let your hair down for him, oh, what a
Sleep achieved. Yeah.
when you let your hair down for him, you traded my love.
What's your definition of sleep, really? You know? Because that could mean anything. You know, that could be several hours. That could be 5 minutes. Or for me, it's like 2.5 hours. Which is what I slept. About 2.5-ish. Adjacent. Minus a few minutes. I don't know, chat. I just work here, you know? Chat, I updated my reshade and forgot how to do it and broke a bunch of stuff and then fixed a bunch of stuff, I think, maybe, but probably mostly broke it. And I feel like something's wrong, but I can't tell what it is, and I'm too afraid to touch anything again. So, my game might look a little weird, and that's fine because I don't know how to fix it without breaking things, so I'm gonna just leave it the way that it is, you know. It seems fine, chat. We'll just call it quirky. We'll call it a nice quirky little guy. Nice quirky little. Well, anything that looks weird, we'll call it a quirky addition to my stream. We'll just call it quirky. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Something calling me. Fuck did Moose Maple like? $43 minutes ago. Hello? What's up?
Hello?
What's going on? Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god, is this my fault? Oh my god, it is my fault. I forgot to change my bindings. Hold it. Hello.
Hello?
Sorry. Hi.
Sorry, I called you. I was gonna see if you still had your penumbra because I found the one in the race one and I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do have my penumbra. I'm sorry. I wasn't awake until 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're chilling. I shouldn't be running around. I'm just about to do a race and I'm gonna come grab it off you for a little bit. You don't mind?
Yeah, you can have it.
Alright. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Appreciate
so
you.
call me and let me
Later.
know. Alright, bye.
We'll do. Wait.
Go, team, go. Alright, chat. We gotta do our drive. I guess we're gonna let Sunny borrow the penumbra. No one ever uses my penumbra, including myself. And now I really don't want to use it because freaking someone has my exact same design. Like color, every color, everything. They just copied my penumbra. Whatever. Whatever. What if I hold a gun to them and I'm like, yo, change your fucking penumbra right now. You change it. This is my penumbra. Even though I never drive it and you never see me drive it, you fucking change it right now. Or else. And they're like, what the fuck? Why are you so serious about this? And I'm like, I don't fucking play around, bro. My penumbra. And then I get shot in the face because it belongs to like a shady drug dealer or something. Do it now. Do it now. Bum 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 bum. Am I planning on selling any of my cars? No. No. No, I am not. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Oh, what is this? Is this new? Chad, I'm gonna listen to a new song by one of my favorite bands, because it's new.
Made a deal with the devil, put me down on my knees, like a call to religion, trade my soul for a dream. There's no cure to my darkness, only perfect disease.
bloodstains on my hands. A 3-year one-night stand. What has been.
Look, I just want to be clear that the reason that I drive the Sultan isn't because I like the way the Sultan feels over another car. It's because it's got 4 seats and I like the way that it feels over a lot of other 4-seaters. I do prefer my Penumbra, but there's no reason for me to drive it when I have to tow other people around all the time. So I just drive the thing that I'm going to use the most.
No, please don't be alarmed. We tend to fall apart. I'm entirely to blame. No, I couldn't keep you safe. This trust I won't betray. Sunset, sunrise, it's
I don't count things like how it drives / how it feels as the same thing, because a lot of people will say that fucking other cars drive better than the Sultan, but I don't care because I don't like the way that they feel when I drive them. And I think that it's a driver preference and not necessarily all about what's in the car. It's about how it feels for the driver. Because if I'm not comfortable driving something and I try to do the same thing that I would do in something I am comfortable driving, I'm gonna fuck it up. Even if, according to a majority of the people, it feels better or drives better, it doesn't matter, because if it doesn't drive better for me, then it makes no difference.
Engine off, window down.
What did I even do? He couldn't even see me speeding.
Hey, hello. Dwyer
Hi.
with the LSPD. Do you have your ID with you?
Yeah, I do. Can I ask what I did to be pulled over?
Yeah, I can definitely tell you that as soon as I have your ID and your registration, please.
I want to know what I got pulled over for first, because I don't think I was doing anything illegal. So,
That's great, ma'am. You don't control how this traffic stop goes, so I need your driver's license and
go
registration.
fuck yourself then.
Okay.
Bye then.
something. Feeling like I should have been feeling something. Lately I've been putting it off to see if you'd come back crawling. The floor is
the requirement to tell me is on NoPixel, and it's only in the city. And I don't even know if that would count as city. But they're not required to tell me. I'm just rude about it, you know. I feel like, you know, you can just say what it is, or at the very least not be rude when I ask. But he was aggro, so then I was aggro.
Paddy. Look, if you can give me a call back, it's semi-urgent, nothing life-threatening, just a little bit urgent. All right, cheers, bye.
Hello?
Hello, love, how are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. What's up? Sorry, I was in a police chase.
Oh, no worries, everything all right?
Yeah, the cop was really fucking rude, so I drove off.
Oh, gotcha, cunts. Look, odd request, can I get my keys back?
Yeah, why?
Because I don't have any.
Any?
No, I gave you and Rod my keys for my house, and I've been locked inside ever since. I've been climbing out the window.
Didn't you double check that you had one?
Yeah, I did, but you know, this city's a bit squiffy with keys. If you wake up with them and you take them off and you put them back on, it's kind of odd. I don't know, but yeah, I don't have keys to my own house.
Yeah. Well, ideally you want that, so I'll bring you your key. Don't worry. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. That's funny. Where are my bitches? No, not my bitches. My family. Where are my family? Where's the group chat? Oh, there it is. Good morning. What am I doing? Vehicles. We're gonna just take my Karoi because I don't want to get pulled over. I want to be able to 100% get away, and I am not stopping for cops today. That cop just put V in a mood where she hates cops today. Today's a bad day for cops. Luckily, I'm trying not to get murder charges before the update comes out, so I'm not gonna like... try to kill them. Unless they piss me off, like, royally. But that cop just, like, pissed off V enough that she's not stopping for any cops now. You ruined my island drive. I'm pissed off. What the fuck? What kind of a weird ass motherfucking comment is that? What the fuck? What the fuck? You good, homie? What the fuck is wrong with you?
you hold me? If you don't wanna know me, so don't you leave me empty when it's only in my eyes. How do you feel inside without me? How do you feel inside when I don't sleep? Somehow found me. Do you still doubt me? How do you feel inside without me? How do you dressing all black like the Reaper? Wish she go down like a keeper. Making this grave look deeper. When I resurface, wanna see her. No, we don't live in the past. Live in the moment, you know it don't last. Trading the trauma to get me in class. When it's over, we just leave the lights low. Roll my eyes closed and suicidal. Cut it off, you gotta go. Make it alright for the last time. Take it slow. Now from the pain, don't mess around. Come and save me, medicate me. Tell me, baby, am I chasing a high that I wanna let down? Am I chasing a high that I wanna let down? Yeah. Am I chasing a high that I wanna let down? Come and save me, medicate me. Tell me, baby, am I chasing a high that I wanna let down? Trading my soul for a single night, till I feel you coming. Killing myself for your love's not right, and now I can't feel nothing. No, we don't live in the past. Live in the moment, you know it don't last. When it's over, we just
Hello.
leave the
Hello.
Sorry about your keys.
Oh no, it's my fucking fault. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Try not to lose it. It doesn't look like you have many pockets.
I got plenty of pockets. Oh, thank God. I can go for a piss. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. You know, other than being annoyed at cops already, first thing the moment I wake up.
Oh.
I
fun.
did nothing illegal and got pulled over, and I asked what I got pulled over by because I know that the cop didn't see the illegal things I was doing. Then he was like, I'll tell you after you give me your ID. And I was like, why can't you just tell me? Like, I know I didn't do anything illegal. So if it's not something you've seen me do, then why are you pulling me over? And then he was like, you don't control this traffic stop. I do. And I was like, all right, fuck you then. And drove off.
Control this.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Oh.
really annoying. I don't know. Happy Father's Day, Patty.
Oh yeah, that's today, isn't it? Ugh.
Yeah. I would, I'd wake up Rod, but he's, really not doing the best for, like, the next few days.
No, that's fine. I don't need it. It's all right.
But I'm sure that he would wish you a happy Father's Day if he could.
Of course. No, I tell you what it was. It was more so that I needed to wake up and do something, and I'll be real with you. You know, I had to do something odd, and then I came back home and realized I couldn't get back into my house, and I'm not proud of it. You know, but wasn't a great look for me, I'll be honest with you. If anyone had stopped and talked to me, I would have been accused of a lot of things that I don't want to get accused of.
In your robe?
No.
No?
I had to put this robe on just because it was the best thing I had. To be honest
Were you
with you,
naked?
No, wasn't naked. So I kind of went and knocked out Ravi, the shopkeeper, and just started wearing his clothes. I
Huh?
might have taken it a bit too far, though. And anyway, kind of looked a bit like him, and couldn't get back in here, so that was awkward.
Huh.
Don't worry about it. It's, just a normal day, to be honest with you.
Right. Sounds normal. Sounds really
No.
normal.
Not
No.
really, but,
Right.
you get on with it. And, yeah, wasn't my finest hour.
Well, I'm glad that you found a robe to cover all your bits and bobs.
Oh, yeah, it was the neighbors. It was on their washing line, so I just grabbed it. To be honest, I think it's a woman's. It's a bit small for me.
Well, I'm sure they won't miss it. Well, they might. They did hang it. So they probably will, but maybe they won't.
Should never hang something you'll miss, Jeffrey Epstein.
I can't. Oh my god. I just choked on my fucking drink. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know it doesn't look like it, but I was drinking something, and that
No.
that almost.
I don't know. I was going to finish with famous last words of Jeffrey Epstein, but I didn't quite get there before I started cracking up. Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ, Patty.
Yeah, you're welcome. There you go. There's an out-of-touch dad joke for you to start the fucking
What's
day.
a good? Hey, it's a good Father's Day if I get a Patty joke.
Yeah, you're welcome. How's things?
Nice.
How's tricks?
I don't know. I've been very sleepy, I'm feeling good, though, but just really tired. Really tired. Lots of headaches.
Everything all right, or just headachy?
Just headachy. I keep trying to change things in my life, and I keep fucking them up. It's just really annoying. I have no patience for fixing things once I break them.
Yes. I get that.
Yeah.
It's a problem with today's culture. We live in a moving society that we just constantly buy new shit, so why fix things broke? Just buy new.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Not like
except
not
I'm,
like back in the old days.
poor, so. No.
Well, yeah, but who needs to buy things? Just steal it.
Yeah, true.
So what have you tried to fix that was broken, or you did break, or what? I don't
The
know.
way things look, for me, I was trying to update my glasses, and they just everything broke, and then I tried to revert that to my old glasses, and then I broke that too, and now everything just looks a little off, but I don't know why.
Okay, off in what way?
I don't know, like everything's a little weirdly saturated, and I don't know what I did to do that, and I don't know if it's something that I did wrong, and I wanted to fix it, and then I was like, I don't know what any of this shit is for, so
What?
I don't know.
What make of glasses were you trying to wear?
shade.
Oh, ugh.
I had to get a nice update of them, because I fucking don't like being told that I need to update it every 2 seconds. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it now. And then I was like, whoop, forgot how to do it. I forgot how to do it. And then I was guessing, and the guessing went really badly. Really badly. And I don't know what's important and what's not, and I broke something important. And then I fucking...
So have you just reverted back to the original? Is that what I'm guessing?
No, I just put things back and updated to the new one. So it's like I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses right now, and I don't know what's important and what's not. Because I couldn't even, I messed it up so bad that I couldn't even wake up, and I didn't know what I did. So I put everything back.
Best of luck with that.
It's a fucking mess. It's just a mess. Everything's just a mess. And it's so hard. Whoa.
You know what's easy? Not wearing glasses at all.
Yeah, but I can't see without my glasses.
I tell you what's really hard is going from dynamic lighting systems back to this old shitty sun. That is hard.
Yeah.
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 It looks cheap and nasty here. Then again, it is
Jeez.
sandy, I guess.
It is sandy, Patty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I wish
I mean,
we
it
were
might-
enhanced. I want to enhance things. I don't like how non-enhanced
yeah.
everything is.
Yeah, enhanced would be nice.
Anyway, that's enough skirting that fourth wall for now. So beyond that, everything okay in your life besides
Yeah,
the glasses?
I think so. I mean, you know, a lot of people left my gang, which I do find funny.
By a lot, how many's left would be a question, I guess.
Good question. Hold on. That are active or that I feel like will be active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 5, 6, 7. Out of 20 something that it was.
You, Rod, Wade,
Thea. Yeah. Seamus Bempson. This guy Manny, who does some side stuff. My friend Christoph, who's gonna be around more soon. That's pretty much it. Jane. Yeah, and Deval. Yeah, a lot of the people who were around a lot just aren't gonna be. Some of them left for what I felt like were valid reasons, and they were honest about them, so I wasn't as upset. But a lot of the people that left lied, and left and went and joined another group, which is just, it rubs me the wrong way, you know?
So they lied and then joined another group? Well, what was the lie they told you?
They said, they just didn't fit in with gang life and stuff, and some of these were the people who were really pissed off about the way things went after we shot DuPont, because they're civs. And, they left after that, and then, they were like, gang life just isn't really something that I want to be too attached to, and then immediately joined basically our sister gang, like, people that we've joined in as like allies with officially. It's just weird and uncomfortable. I don't know. And then some of them just doing their own thing, which is fine. It's just like,
sorry, roll back for me a second. You joined up with what now?
We didn't join up with anything. It's we have like an allied gang that we're like officially proper allies with.
Okay.
And that's been a thing for like 6-7 months now. And
would that be Osiris, I'm guessing?
No, it's a gang called Vengeance. They're up in Harmony, down in Harmony, adjacent in Harmony from where we are.
Harmony adjacent.
Yeah, they run the mechanic shop in Harmony.
Oh,
Walker and them.
Walker. Yeah.
They've just, they've taken some of our leftovers for the people who left. And it just feels some kind of way. Ryu I accepted because Ryu fits in better with them than he did with us, and that was fine. Sure. But they took Leaf, who just was such a piece of shit, and he's a liar, and is very much in things for himself, and not for the group.
His name is Leaf?
No, his name is Alfie Pepperdale, but I called him Leaf because he grew our...
That's worse.
He liked to grow our weed and stuff, so I called him Leaf because I already knew an Alfie.
Oh, that guy. I remember you telling me about him, sure.
Yeah. But all these people just... I don't know. Just complaining that you don't like the way gang stuff is, and then joining another gang feels weird. And then it becomes really obvious that you lied. I would much rather someone tell me I don't like the way you run shit and leave than to tell me that you don't like gang life and then join another gang.
a bit of a cop-out answer, to be honest with you.
I just want honesty. I've never cared. If people want to leave because they don't like the way that I do things, whatever. That's fine. But at least be honest with me. Don't lie to my face and then make it so I find out later that you fucking lied to my face. I don't understand. Just tell me the truth. I'm not scary. I mean, I can be, but I'm not like... I don't really give a shit. But if you lie to me, I give a shit. You know?
Sure, of course.
I don't know.
So you
It's
feel
just
a bit bullshitted around.
I feel lied to, and that's after people were like, "Well, I'm gonna stay no matter what because this is what I signed up for," and then they're like, "Oh, actually, hold on, I don't know that I signed up for this, even though that's what you said would happen." Also, they joined a gang that's more violent inherently than we are. It's just nuts to me. Yeah. But it's just like the last, like 5 months or so have been just people leaving constantly, and it's been really annoying. But I think it's better, overall. After I finally got over having a mental breakdown over it and thinking that I was doing something wrong, I realized I wasn't actually doing something wrong. It's just, you know, when you tell people how things are going to be, they don't really get it until things be that way, you know?
The best advice I can give is fuck them. Not worth your time, not worth worrying about, because at the end of the day, they were never loyal to begin with, and this just skips that part where you find out down the line when you need them most.
Yeah. What can you do, you know?
No, exactly. And, you know, do you want to be holding someone hostage who really doesn't want to be here? Like, fuck off, then go, you know?
No. But I mean, I always told people, if you want to leave or something, please tell me. Like, just let me know so that I at least know what's happening. And it was constant, no, I don't want to leave, no, I don't want to leave, no, I don't want to leave, while they talked shit about how much they wanted to leave behind my back. And then I have people coming to me like, they're saying they want to leave, and I'm like, well, they just told me they didn't. Why am I asking?
That is like 90% of all fucking gangs. I'll be real with you.
I hate it when people don't come to the people directly that they have problems with.
Oh, you sound exactly like Rudy used to. Honestly, me and Kat would have people come to us all day long. I got a problem with this. I got a problem with that. And we go tell Rudy, and he's like, "Well, why don't people just come to me?" And it's like, I don't know, because they're scared of you. I don't fucking know. And he's like, well,
I'm not even scary.
Oh, exactly. Nor was he. I mean, I watched him blowtorch somebody once, but you know, he wasn't that scary. But people are fucking weird. You know, they want to. It's more so people want to bitch, and then the bitching just eventually one day leads to, I'm done with this. I'm going. And then they come and talk to you, and they're like, hey, just want to say I don't think this life is for me. Okay, bye. And then they just immediately run off and do the same thing with another group. And they probably are doing the exact same thing with another fucking group, because they will always be like that. Until they one day find the balls to do it themselves, and they realize how fucking thankless and miserable it is. And then they'll go back to being part of a group instead of leading one, because they can't hack it. Talking from personal experience on that one, which is what taught me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I was always like more than willing to listen to people if they just wanted to come to me with problems. I always told everybody, you can have an opinion on things that I choose to do. Whether or not I listen to it is debatable. But you can voice your opinion, and I will take it into consideration. Not like in a, oh, I'll take that into consideration, like a shitty boss that never takes it into consideration. I always think about these things. I'm like, okay, well, if I don't shoot this person after they basically no-balls me, then we look like pussies for not shooting this person. So I'm gonna shoot this person, and they're gonna get mad, and you're not gonna like it, because you didn't want me to shoot this person, because you're a pussy. And that's fine, but I'm not gonna not shoot somebody when they do something that they shouldn't do. You know?
The words that Rudy always used to say when something would happen and like everyone would bitch and moan about it, is he'd go, oh, you're all happy for me to be in charge when it's sunshine and roses, but when shit needs to be dealt with and no one else has got the balls to say this is what we're doing, you don't like it, and it's like, fuck you. You don't get to say what I do and don't like if you're happy 90% of the time. Just shut the fuck up. And he was right. You know, you'd go around the table and talk to everyone, and they go, well, what would you do? And they don't have a solution. They don't have an answer. And if
That's
they
what
do,
Rod said, that Aunt used to get really pissed off because people would complain
Yeah.
about the way they were doing shit, but they wouldn't bring her a fucking solution to fix that problem they were bitching
no
about.
one's got a solution. They're just whiners, man. It's always the fucking same. That's why you just go, yep, well, I know best. And even if you don't know best, you stick to your guns and you go with it. And maybe you're wrong down the fucking line, and maybe you know you are, but there's more merit in digging your heels in and sticking with your guns.
I mean, my whole thing is just like, you know, with the Franklin shit, he did some fucked up shit that he needed to get shot for. I tried to
that
take
guy's
the
a
political
complete
route.
cunt.
We tried the political route because I do like to try to talk shit out before I shoot people, right? Most
Sure.
of the time. Depends really on what they did. But
Sure.
my second in command told me to do it. She basically said, I said, well, if he's not going to agree with the politics side, us talking it out, then he gets shot. And she was like, yeah. And was fine with it. And normally she argues with me on fucking everything. So I was like, okay, well, if she's not arguing with me, then it must be the right choice. Or she wants it at the very least. And then I do it, and then all of the repercussions that come along with it, she no longer likes. And I was like, you wanted this as much as I did. That's confusing. If you can't deal with the repercussions of a choice that's made, but you want to let me be the fall guy because I'm the leader, fine, that's fine. I know what my role is, right? Because I'm the one who makes the final choice. But you wanted it. You didn't even fight me on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's
they're
the
mad about it.
consequences of my actions.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And I made Rod, I forgot the word for it. My brain is escaping me. But he's basically like the executioner in our group. Enforcer. There we go. That's the word.
The enforcer, yeah.
Because I needed someone that would do it for me, because I feel like if I do it, I'm doing things out of
Well,
rage.
Technically, he would be your sergeant at arms.
Yeah. I guess that's the technical term for like the MC version. But yeah.
Yeah, so a sergeant at arms is the person who deals with pretty much anything that is protecting everybody else, and then also dealing with everyone inside of the group, club, whatever you want to call it. Keeping them in line. So
yeah.
if
I told
that's-
him, look,
if
I
that's-
need somebody that's going to tell them, don't fucking do this, and punish them when they fuck up. Or put a bullet in them if they fuck up bad enough that they need a fucking bullet, you know? Like, because if I can't be all of the things, because juggling all of it was too much for me, which is fair.
Yeah.
And Rod's a goofy little guy, but he's fucking terrifying when he's serious about shit.
Oh,
I've been on
when
the
he's
other
locked
end
in,
of it,
he's
and I
locked in.
did not like
Yeah.
it. I've
Oh, yeah,
never
no,
felt
he's
more
locked in.
uncomfortable in my life. So I was like, you know,
Mhm.
when I had someone in my group screaming at me in front of every other member at a meeting, I needed someone like Rod to fucking
Yeah.
take him away from me, or put a bullet in him in the middle of the meeting, because I didn't enjoy being disrespected like that, but I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know if me stabbing him in the face would be an overreaction. You know?
Nothing's an overreaction. You're the leader at the end of the day. Again, I stood in a church meeting once where one of my brothers said to Rudy, "You're a spineless old fuck who needs to give it up." And he made three of us pin him down and took a blowtorch to his back and in front of all of us. Pretty, standard church meeting. But it stuck in everyone's fucking mind. At the end of the day, nothing's an overreaction. If people are loyal to you, they will follow you. Yes, they can have their opinions, but you're the leader. You're the buck stops with you, and you don't get disrespected in front of people like that. No.
I mean, it was worse because, like, this was the person who started 90% of the shit that made a lot of the people leave. Like, he started shit with Osiris. He fucked up 3 times. I should have booted him when I said I was going to boot him, but my second was, like, begging me not to. So I gave him
I
a
remember
4th
this,
chance. Yeah. And then he shit-talked me whenever he showed up to meetings. He screamed at me whenever he was there. And I was like, you think you have a fucking right to do that after everything you've done? And when I went to boot him, Leaf was his husband. Leaf left
remember.
because I booted him. And I'm like, I can't give people 4 to 5 chances. That can't be a thing I do. I can't do that. And now, I mean, Wade's my second, which is a lot more reliable because I can talk to him and pull him aside and be like, is this reasonable or unreasonable for me to do?
Mm-hmm.
And he tells me honestly. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he told me I was going to cut off ties with Vengeance and Walker and shit after they picked up Leaf because I was like, why? Like, you know about him and you know why he's not around, but you're picking him up. It just feels stupid or weird.
Yep.
So I was gonna cut off ties, and Wade said no because we'll get more benefit from them soon. Then, like, there's a lot of them, and we can use them. So there's not really a reason to cut off the business end. You just avoid Leaf.
Makes sense.
It's just something that I've kept a notation of in my head.
Yeah, absolutely. You can
Yeah.
forgive but never forget, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I mean, with the way Leaf is, they're gonna figure out what kind of a person he is really soon.
I mean, it sounds like he's, a disloyal asshole. So it's a ticking time bomb. It'll go off eventually.
Yeah. But I've been talking with Wade about, like, rules and stuff, because I think I need to set some rules in place before we start recruiting people.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know how to run this stuff, and I didn't have any rules. It was more just, like, general respect.
Sure.
And I didn't even really get that. So,
Nope.
yeah, we're going to set up rules. I'm trying to decide. I'm tossed up between whether or not people can have relationships in the gang or not. Or how I want to handle that, because it's been bad every fucking time in my
it's a
gang
hard
already.
subject.
It has been fucking horrible. It has been such a bad experience, and I'm like, every time someone breaks up, it's always drama. It's always bullshit, and I lose both the people anyway. It's so fucking annoying. And
Yeah.
Wade and Jane said she'd kill Wade if he fucked up, and I think Wade would do
Yep.
the same thing, and Rod, I would
Yep.
do the same thing. So.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm comfortable with our 2 relationships, but I'm like, do I put a rule in that sounds hypocritical of no more relationships? Or do I put in a rule
No.
that's, if you get in a relationship with someone, you both are now interconnected. One of you fucks up, you both are gone.
That's pretty much how an MC works, yeah. I mean, if I ever did anything that would blow back on everything, it would be Kat and me that gets the brunt end of it. And realistically, we should never have been able to walk away. We both should have ended up in body bags, and we both knew that. And it definitely. The problem with that is that if one is disgruntled, it is a matter of time before they sway the other one. And it's, again, a time bomb that's going to go off at some point. But you have already solidified that that is going to be the outcome, right? You know that both those people are going. So I think it's the better option because it stops anything, right? Unless, of course, you say
Or it
to
makes
that
them
person-
really think about it before they get into a relationship.
It does, or of course you always give them that option that say, I don't know, for pure hypothetical, right? 2 people are in a relationship, one of them ends up being a rat, right? But the other person swears blind, they never knew. Fine,
Thank you
put
so
the bullet
much
in
for
them,
the 8
they're your
months.
fucking
For
problem.
the 11
you
months,
bury
sorry.
them, I don't want to hear about
Thanks,
them again,
man.
right? Like, that's how you prove that you don't. The club, group, whatever you want to call it, comes first above the relationship, which is something that is very hard to find the right people who get that mentality.
Yeah.
Plus, people will sneak around behind your back. That's another thing that's
No,
going
I
to
know
happen.
they
Oh,
will.
we're not in a
Yeah.
relationship and all this sort of stuff. And, it can bring some drama in its own way. But, I... Look, there's another side to this that is... Sometimes those interpersonal kind of things can be fun for everybody else because you can, get a kick out of watching them trying to sneak around and catching them in the act. There is that to it as well. You can totally fuck with people, but it's not easy.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Alright, never mind.
I don't
Never
know.
mind, never mind. Yeah, I think, I don't think I'm gonna put in a rule that's no relationships at all. I just really need people to understand before they get into one that you're putting your neck out the moment you do.
I'd agree. I think it's definitely a smart thing to do.
Plus, I think it would be a similar experience to like how parents tell you not to date somebody. You're gonna fucking do the opposite anyway, just to be spiteful. I think me putting that rule down doesn't solve a fucking problem. It doesn't solve shit.
No, I mean, the way I would word it, the way that we always did it was you do not date other club group members. You don't do that. But if you end up dating someone and they end up coming around, hanging out, and they end up interfolding into the group because they're just a good mix, right? Like, that's fine. But then you are tied together, right? Like, there's that.
Yeah, I mean, you bring them in. If they join because of you, that's your responsibility.
That's your mess to clean up should anything go wrong. Yeah.
I mean, I had my second in command was with Ryu. Lucy was with Ryu, and they broke up, and it seemed like it was fine. Tentatively fine, and it was fine for a couple. I didn't even know they were together. I didn't find out they were together until they were already broken up for like several weeks. So I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, well, it seems like it was just a fling and it's over. It's done with. And then she was with Mac. So I was like, okay, this seems fine. And then when Ryu left, all of that changed because she assumed that he left because he couldn't stand being around her. And that was pretty much everyone's assumption, because he was trying to win her back, but it didn't work out. But that's not why he left, and I believe him when he said he just left because it wasn't a good fit, because he had been saying that before they were even together, that
Sure.
That while he liked us and he liked doing stuff for us, and he's very loyal, he'll still always come and help me regardless. He just wasn't a good fit with us. He really likes racing and shit. We don't really do that too much.
Yeah.
Vengeance does, and that's fine.
That's how it goes sometimes, right? Like, there's plenty of good people that and you're like, I can hang out with you, but I couldn't do this 24/7.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, and that's fair. But Lucy just assumed, oh, it must be because of fucking our relationship, and she lost her fucking mind. And then when a couple of his friends who were in our gang came back around to decide whether or not they were going to stay, because they all kind of joined at the same time. They were a part of their own little thing. I think they probably would have stayed if Lucy hadn't have said what she said, but she tried to explain to them that Ryu had left. But her explanation was, he's a fucking coward. You don't say that about someone's best friend to their face.
No, not a good idea.
It was really fucking, she just was insulting Ryu the whole time, and then they wanted to come put a bullet in her head. It was just a whole lot of fucking drama, and I was like, you didn't have to say, firstly, you're my second, you shouldn't be saying shit like that. You should just know better. You just don't say that. You can explain why someone left without calling them a piece of shit, But she didn't see it that way. She didn't understand, and I was like, okay, well, I love relationships. They're really great.
The other thing is just extend. If that does happen, right, where like they get into a relationship and they start coming and hanging out, like 6 months to a year is what you need to give people before you start trusting them with anything, because if anything's going to go wrong, it'll go wrong in the first 3 months, right? Like, after 3 months, it's kind of shit can go wrong, but it's not so common. But 3 months is around about where most relationships tend to sort of hit their road bumps, where people go, fuck this.
Well, yeah, because that early phase of romance starts to simmer
The
down to
honeymoon
normal
phase.
life. Yeah.
Yep. Once normality kicks in and you've got less time for each other and you're stressed and you're this and you're that, when all that stuff kicks in, and people tend to go, I'm leaving because it's not the same anymore. fine, then go. So for you guys, the best way to safeguard yourselves is say like, yeah, they can come hang out with us, and yeah, they can come do a job or two with us, but like, not all the time. And let's see if they keep coming around when that's the mentality, right? Let's see if they still want to hang out when they're not welcome with completely open arms 24/7. And then give it 6 months, and if everything's still good after 6 months and you like them and they're a good fit, then sure, but extend that period way out.
Yeah.
Just stops the headaches.
Yeah, that feels like a fair extension.
And it's not to be a cunt, it's because it's harder to, do it all in like 2 months, and then shit goes wrong on the third month, and then you're sat there going, oh, for fuck's sake, now I gotta cut this person off completely and kill them or whatever, right? Like, way harder to come back from.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just completely get rid of someone that was like doing a good job because shit went south.
Or, you guys may still completely like them, but this person who's part of the group doesn't. So it becomes, do I want to remain like an associate with this person, or do I want to drag them out in the desert and put a bullet in their head and then never be able to speak to them again, really? And that's an awkward spot. So, yeah, just, do away with that stage.
Yeah, no, we had one couple. They split up. She left the group without saying anything to anybody, and then joined with her previous group, the families.
Mm.
And then a couple of dudes that she was sleeping with, literally within a week of leaving this guy, were calling him in our group. Like, Daryl is the guy's name. They were calling him and telling him like that she was riding them right now, and like all kinds of just really gross shit, right? Like, why are you even doing that? It's not necessary. And then, we weren't going to do anything about it because I was like, that's not really my problem. Just don't answer the phone. I don't know. She's just being petty. But then they started doing shit to our group, like talking shit about all of us and stuff. And like, they stole money. She stole money from Duvall, like $5,000 from her business. And I was like, okay, well, we can't have that. I tried to settle it, like, have her apologize, give all the money back and like some interest and stuff, because that's what she wanted, because she didn't want to get hurt. And then Duvall said, no, she's wronged me and she's wronged to Daryl. You take care of her. I don't want the fucking money back, and I don't want the apology.
Gotcha.
And then I had to stab her, like, it's a whole thing. Couples suck. They're actually the worst. And, they broke up, so she stole shit from Duvall on her way out, Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. This is probably one of the most... how do I say this? Match.com cities I've ever been in. Like, it is crazy how many relationships come and crumble every 2 minutes in this fucking city. It is wild to me. A, because cringe. B, because Jesus Christ, who needs this much drama 24/7? Like, calm the fuck down. What is wrong with you? I don't know.
Maybe there'll be less relationship and more focus on other shit soon.
I gotta be real with you, love. Like, if I hadn't been with Kat all this time, right, I'd have quite happily just been single, and then it wouldn't have mattered. No shit, no air to me at all. And honest to God, if anything ever happened between me and Kat for any fucking reason, which, touch wood, it won't, but I'd just be like, yeah, I'm good. Any advances? No, thank you. Please fuck off and go away. I can't trust. 90% of these bitches be crazy too. There's that as well. Like, a lot of these people are fucking crazy. I'm good.
Yeah, mental instability is a common theme.
I've noticed.
Myself included. I just, relationships in this city are just really stupid. Just really dumb. You know what I think the problem is? No one can separate. People can't separate things, and it's bad.
No.
It's
always
real
been
bad.
A problem. Always been a problem. Always. It's no. Yeah. That's a whole other ball game I'm not touching on, but yeah.
I just don't want. I don't want to deal with it, you know. So I'm like, what's a reasonable rule that isn't like the only two couples allowed in our gang is Wade, Jane, and me and Rod.
Fucking,
You
you're
know, like
nepoed in.
we're nepoed in automatically, but we're not dealing with anyone else's shit. I don't know. I want it to be reasonable enough that like they understand the gravity of it, like so they're not just jumping in.
Well, the way you do it is by leading by example, right? It's what Kat and I do is whenever, and Wade will tell you this because I dealt with Wade's girlfriends back in the day. Wade would bring a girlfriend to the club and she started hanging out, and I would pull her to one side at some point after checking with Wade, like, is this serious? Where is this going? And he'd be like, yeah. And I go, okay. So I put it to one side and I'd be like, okay, we're going to have a conversation and you're going to understand how this works. And if you don't like it, I will knock your teeth down your fucking throat. And if you talk back to me, I'll put a bullet in your fucking leg. And Wade will stand there and watch me do it, and he won't stop me. And she'd look at Wade, and Wade would go, pretty much. And I'm like, yeah, that's how this works, and that's how it's always going to work. And if you don't like it, then fucking leave now and don't waste my fucking time. You're not marrying or getting with one person, you're getting with a group, and that is a different story. They are tied to us. They're not going anywhere, everything being well, but you need to interlink into our way of life, not us link into your relationship, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard to get the right people, and I'll be honest with you, in this city, I think your success rate's going to be like 1 in every 35 people.
Reassuring.
Not really, but that's why you also put those safety measures in place and you lead by example. You make it very clear that this is the way it works, right? And you use you and Rod and Wade and Jane as examples, and you basically say, like, if they fuck up, I'm the one that drags them out in the desert and kills them with everyone watching. Like, you lead by example, but the problem with that is if anything does ever happen, you can't back away from that edge, and that is hard. It's what ended up making me and Kat leave, is the fact that we both knew things were going south, and one of us couldn't leave. It had to be both. So just you end up with that, right? Which is it's hard, but I don't know. I think me and Kat earned that. We were together for 3.5 years in that fucking club. You know, it wasn't like it was 10 minutes and we went, I'm leaving, we're bored. It was 3 years of solid every day. So
yeah, I mean that's a big difference between 3 years and 3 months.
Yeah, everything's circumstantial, right? Like, if they get together today, you embrace them in 6 months, and in 2 years everything goes south, like, it's a harder conversation, but it's good. You know, it'll make you stronger, but it's not easy. But that's just the way it is, right? Like, honestly, if it was me, I would be like, fuck no. You're not allowed a fucking partner. You are now a celibate monk and you can shut the fuck up.
Here's your fucking chastity belt.
Yeah, here's your chastity belt. You keep Mr. Tinkle in its fucking fun pants, and I am dead serious about that. There is no hoo-ha here, and I'd be the biggest hypocrite on earth, but it is such an easier headache to avoid than it is to deal with.
It really is. It's such a pain in the ass. Because it's also like a loyalty thing, you know? People will almost always be more loyal to their partner than their group, and sucks.
Of course.
Even if their partner came after, you know? And honestly, that's coming from... I'm like that with Rod. It's something that I have to balance.
Well, it's also, and I don't mean this in like a disrespectful way, so don't take it that way. You're not the sole reason people come to this city yet, right? Like, to a degree, we were an established MC, so people would come to the city and be like, "I want to be a bikey boy," and it's like, "Wow, that's cool, congratulations." And that was like their life goal was to join, and it's like, okay, cool, we get it. We'll put you through Prospect if you work, and it's like a year or two down the line, and then they get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and by that time we've already got our family hooks into them, and it's like that is more important than your relationship, unless that relationship goes on for even longer, and then it's like, okay, well, now it's a problem, but we'll deal with that. You are almost destined to a way to be stuck with people who are always going to end up finding love and go, "I love them, Daddy, I don't want to leave the group." Honestly, I'd just say put a chastity belt on him and say, "No, you're a celibate monk, fuck off."
Well, where's the fun in that, Patty?
I don't know. I mean, you could find different ways to put a chastity belt. You could super glue their underwear to them.
How would I find entertainment, Patty, if people aren't ruining everything and pissing me off? If everything's running smoothly, what's the point?
You're saying that ironically, but it's also completely true, and that's the worst part.
I know. I know that's the worst part.
Yeah. The worst part is that when we're in the thick of it, and everyone's got like, "Oh, my relationship drama. No, I don't like this." It's like, "Oh, I want this to stop so badly," but yet when it's nothing, you're like, "Oh God, can someone just have a fucking Aggie
Someone fuck up,
Tuesday or
please,
something?"
God. Someone do something wrong. I need something to be pissed about.
It's a horrible balancing act. It really is.
It's the
That's why
worst.
you need. That's why you need to read.
Your
You need
windows
to
are
find
lopsided.
yourself a read.
And it
The
pisses
windows
me
are
off.
lopsided.
Holy fuck, that actually really irritates me. What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this windowsill and look at this windowsill. They're not lined up properly. One of them is way lower than the other one. Why is it like that?
But it's also a bigger window on the left side.
That makes me really mad. Nope, I'm not gonna focus on it. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. Whoever designed this house fucking sucks ass.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, it's a fucking house in Sandy. I'm pretty sure it was, like, made by some fucking crackhead.
Probably. You have a phone on your bench?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted.
I didn't notice, yeah. I didn't notice. Obviously, I was yapping too much. I'll shut up.
No, it's not you. Sometimes I notice things in the middle of a conversation and I'm like, I gotta focus on that really quick. That's not your fault. Yeah, I don't know. I told Wade and Jane to kind of come up with like a general outline of rules that I would have in the group because I don't know, to me, I'm like, oh, this should just be obvious, right? But I feel like that's different for everybody because some things that are really obvious to you aren't necessarily obvious to other people. Sometimes you actually have to write things down. So I don't know, like, what kind of rules are good. I don't want to go, like, full MC, but I also don't want to... I also don't want to have no rules.
Nope. I hate to break it to you. Even if you write it down and you put it somewhere they can access it 24/7,
they ain't gonna read it.
Tell them to read it. They ain't gonna read it, and then they're gonna go, "What rule? I didn't see that rule," and they won't
guess
pay
what?
any attention to it.
Not my fucking problem.
It gets better. They won't pay any attention to it when it relates to them. But the second that they can pull a rule
they
on
actually
you,
that shit.
Actually, did you know we have a
actually.
rule? Oh, fucking shut up, you fucking virgin.
Yeah, look, my goal is to have the rules, write them down. If they choose not to read them or they choose not to apply them to themselves, that's their problem to deal with in the future when I address it with them. I don't want to hear, "No, I didn't read that shit." You better have fucking read it.
That's why you make them sign something or tick a box, right? And then you go, "Well, you see that right there, bitch? Says you did read it, and that's my fucking proof, and you can piss off."
Oh yeah, I mean, my signature is cutting their hand and putting it on a wall. I can DNA test that, so yo ass already agreed.
Exactly.
You agree to these terms and conditions, motherfucker. The end result is on you.
The best way I can say is keep the rules to the absolute bare minimum that you need. But the problem, the problem is, the second you start writing rules, in 3 months you'll add something, and in another month after that you'll add something, and by the end of like a year, you're up from like 5 rules
Dude,
to like
you know that's the
20
problem,
rules.
right? Because you know it's like that shit. Why they have to put warning labels on shit, like don't put a fucking hair dryer in a bathtub, is because some stupid motherfucker did it. And you know, it doesn't. I could have 2 rules, and now I'm gonna have to put in 10 more because some stupid motherfucker was like, "Well, there's no rule against doing this." And I'm like, "Well, now there fucking is, you
Bingo.
dumb fuck."
Bingo.
I hate it so much, man.
We had to add a rule that literally said finding loopholes to the rules is a rule you cannot break.
Wait, that's a really good rule.
Yep, we had to add a rule that said no fucking loopholes to the rules. They are clear. Don't find a way to circumvent them.
That's a really. I gotta write that down. Hold up. I'm gonna send that to Wade.
Because the amount, Wade will know it. Because the amount of times that people would literally be like, "Well, I technically didn't do it. I did this instead." Oh, fuck off! You literally changed like one thing to break that rule. You're a dick.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have Rod, totally unrelated, don't know why I'd ask him to do this, but write up a predatory contract to join the gang.
Lawyer Smurf, gotcha.
Listen, we watch a lot of lawyer shows when we're having sex. It's very efficient.
Of course, yeah, that's exactly it. Sure.
It's very efficient.
The degree on the wall just happens to be there. I got you. Bought it on eBay. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin with rules, you know, other than like the relationship shit, which while it doesn't seem like it should be a priority, it really feels like it needs to be based off the experiences I've had so far. Like when Tinker and I split up, and by split up I mean it was like he just stopped waking up. I wouldn't have been mad if we broke up. Do you know what I mean?
The death of all relationships.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad if he woke up and we split up because we started the group together. It wouldn't have caused any drama, at least on my end, because I don't care, right?
Sure.
I'm unbothered. Business is business, life goes on. We started the group. I don't want it to fall apart, so I will ignore any feelings that I would have had. But he just straight disappeared. So then I was just angry because he just wasn't even around to break up with me. But yeah, that feels like the death of 90% of the relationships in this city is people just not showing up anymore.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we said about the fucking problem that some people can't separate. The other problem is the ones that can, just one day just go, I'm bored.
Yep.
And that's that. And then one person roams around for 6 months going, yeah, I don't know. And
do I leave them and move? I texted Tinker and I said, hey, I got no problems with you, but we're done. Adios.
Yeah, like I'll be real with you. Cat, probably never waking up again. Me, I wake up when I feel like it, if I feel like it ever, and that's that, right? Like that's it. So
yeah, but you guys
chill.
are happy, so it's
well. The circumvent to that is that, honest to God, I wouldn't want to be single anyway. And I don't care. I'm quite comfortable with my life, so it's not a problem for me. But I've been with the woman for 6 years at this. Oh my God, 6 fucking years of my life. Jesus Christ, I've been with her 6 years at this point. So yeah, it's comfortable. It works, right? But if you're like, oh, my relationship is my life and I need my partner, and then they just stop waking up, it's fucking awkward as shit.
I mean, there's also like, you know, when your whole life and everything around it has to revolve around a relationship because that's what you built yourself off of. It is really, really
it's
awkward when the relationship isn't happening. Yeah, like I'm sad when Rod's not awake, but like I'm still perfectly happy with him, and I know he's gonna be awake soon. You know,
it honestly, before Kat got to the point where she was like, I'm not waking up, sweetheart. I was like, okay, that's fine. But like there was like 6-7 months before that where it was like she'd wake up every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and maybe come around for a day or so. And I was like that. It was like, I love her when she's here, but I gotta get on with it when she's not. You know, that's the way life be. But yeah, some people don't know how to do that. They end up with this missing part of them that every time you see them, they're like, yeah, I'm fine. It's like, oh, fuck off. I can't be dealing with this.
Look, I can't lie and say I'm not sad without Rod. It is very boring without him. I enjoy his commentary on my life. But I also, like, I'm a gang leader and I have shit to do.
Yep, he's your Clyde to your Bonnie, and of course, you know, you love being around each other, so yeah, it makes total sense, right? But life goes on, it has to. It's the same way that when you go to work, you know, you see them later at home, maybe, but sometimes you don't. Sometimes they go to bed before you and all that kind of stuff. It's fucking life, but I don't know, people don't know how to fucking do that shit, do they?
Yeah. Some people can, some people can't. It is what it is.
You know what?
I just don't want to deal with it in the fucking gang, man. I just don't want to deal with people being so fucking emotional and sad when I'm like, we need to go rob a bank. Shut the fuck up.
You know what I put it down to? And maybe this is a hot take. I don't know. Maybe it's a hot take. But I feel like some people have never had a real adult relationship and it fucking shows. I'm just fucking saying, as someone in an extended age bracket, some of these motherfuckers need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like this. Life doesn't stop because you're in a relationship or out of a relationship. It just keeps going. You either go with it or you drown. I don't know.
Yeah. Some people act like they're 16 fucking years old still, and they're like, oh, my life's ended because my partner's not here. Get a grip. Get a fucking grip, please. I used to do that shit too when I was in fucking high school. Then I grew up and realized the world keeps fucking turning and I gotta keep making a fucking job going. Like, get a grip. Yeah, some people are not emotionally...
Hey, Beard, what's up? Wake up. Wake
stable.
up.
Oh.
No, a lot of them are not. A lot of them are not.
No.
Yeah.
And I think that's, you know, a huge problem. And then also this.
What are you making
place
for
is a pressure
dinner?
cooker, right? Like, I'm sure you know what I mean, but like you go away for a week, but like really it's like
It's been like 7 years. Yeah.
Yes.
It's been 84 years. Like that one.
No, I'm not saying it in a joking way.
No,
I'm saying
it
like,
actually
the amount of
feels like
stuff
that.
happens.
Yeah.
When you're gone for 7 days
Ooh,
is
Mexican
fucking
rice.
huge.
Yeah, it's massive. Makes you not want to go to sleep, which is really fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's fucking FOMO to the max.
You
right?
go to sleep,
Like,
you're not around for like a day or two, and then you're like, you get fucking info dumped to all hell, and you're like, I'm going back to bed. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Malding Mondays. Malding
That's
fucking
gonna be
Mondays.
that's gonna be a problem for me soon.
What, Malding Mondays?
Yeah.
Have fun with that. They only get worse. Or even better, you wake up on a Monday and nothing is wrong.
And then you know shit's about to be wrong.
Then you're even more terrified because nothing has gone wrong.
Nothing's gone wrong. What's going to go wrong?
I tell you, the other thing that I always notice as well, or at least I've noticed so many times in my life with different groups, is if you have set days that you take a day out of the city, right? You go on a cruise or whatever. It is like the kids that wake up go, Mom's not home. We can do whatever we want and no one can stop us. I'm gonna go start
You know what the worst part is? They're not even like the nice kids that decide to do that, right? Where they like throw a party while the parents are gone, but they always barely clean up in time. It's always there's just still a fucking mess everywhere, and you have to clean it up because they fucked up.
Yep, the shit's still hanging from the
How about you
ass,
fucking
dragged through the
solve that
corpus.
goddamn problem while I'm asleep so I can wake up and be like, oh, everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. No. Mom needs to fix the problem that I caused while she was asleep because I'm too fucking... Can't say that word. I'm too fucking dumb to fucking... I have to stop myself. Too fucking dumb to fucking fix the problem myself. It is the fucking case. It's like...
Yeah,
It's just
I'm good.
fucking
Like right
solid.
now, waking up, I don't really have that problem because I'm actually so limited on members. They don't really fuck up, and most of them know better than to fuck up, right? Like Wade and Jane aren't gonna do that, and I know they're not. Rod's not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Seamus just does Seamus things, and his shit never is so bad that I need to be concerned about it. So like my core right now is good, right?
Yeah,
But it's not going to
well-oiled
stay that
machine.
way because we are going to
No.
be getting new people and they are
They're
going to
gonna
fuck up.
expand. And they're idiots.
They
I
are-
guarantee
they
you,
are
they're
gonna
fucking
fuck up.
idiots.
I mean, we're getting Kelly. Also, I wanted to discuss with you at some point, you know, even if you don't wake up very often, sometimes if you're going to wake up, I might start throwing new recruits in your direction so you can fuck with them.
Sure, it's fine.
Like, I'm
Ugh.
trying to decide fun ways to get people vetted, I guess is the way that I want to do it. Like Rod mentioned to me that Ant threw him, like sent him to gang territory and made them press him to see how
Yeah.
he'd react, right? I want to know that I'm not bringing someone in who's going to puff their fucking chest the moment that someone, you know, G-checks them, right? I don't need that shit. I don't need people that are going to fucking freak out over small shit. I need people that are mature, right? So I want to do shit like that. I'm going to probably have the Marabuntas, like, press people, you know? And I'm also going to be playing hot potato with them.
Oh yeah, always good.
Because
always
that's
good.
fun. Yeah, I just need people that are willing to do things without reservation. And I need people that aren't going to have such a big ego that they think they're smarter than everybody else in the room, right? But yeah, I think it would be fun to just have periodically, you know, I'm gonna have some of them hang out with Seamus sometimes because he's a fucking mess, and that is an experience. And if you can stick that out for a couple of hours, you're golden. But I feel like the real test is, no offense, Patty, hanging out with you. Really, I think it would really test people's willingness to do things. I think you're great, personally. But, you know, not everyone thinks that you're great. And I need people that think you're great.
Who
I don't
doesn't
know.
think I'm great?
I don't know. There's probably some people that couldn't handle Patty.
Uh-huh.
Patty's like the ultimate test.
Christ, if you think I'm the ultimate test, there are people I would love for them to meet, because I was baptized by fucking fire, I'll tell you that. And I'm nothing compared to some people.
Look, I'm working with what I've got, Patty, and what I've got is you. So,
And
and I think you're fucking great. So,
No, I know. I just dialed up to 11. I know what you're saying. I get it.
yeah,
Um.
I think it's great.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you're gonna
fine
be
with
going
this.
with Patty, and they're like, oh, okay. And then they come back traumatized.
And then they just come back and they're like, I don't want to do that again.
Please, no more.
Okay, so how much can I push the limit whenever you send someone to me? Like, can I deliverance them or what? Like, I'm talking like, can I get
What
them
does
on
that
all
mean?
fours and squealing like a piggy or what?
What the fuck? I don't know.
You never seen Deliverance? Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not.
cultured.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'll write that down.
I can't
I'll
even
watch it.
talk about what Deliverance is because I physically cannot talk about that film. It's not possible.
Okay, maybe not that far.
Okay, not that far. All right.
I don't know. You know how you're always skirting and sometimes crossing the line. Just skirt it a lot.
Me cross the line?
Oh
Never.
yeah, Patty. You know what I'm talking about.
I never crossed the line, says the guy who made an Epstein joke half an hour ago.
Look, I need people to be like, I can't be around that man. You know?
You mean like Rod was when I first got hold of him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
And I need it to reach a point where I'm like, if you fuck up again, I'm sending you to Patty. And they're like, fucking please, no. No.
Oh, great.
No.
Come Dr. Phil's the ranch. Fantastic.
Yeah, basically. Because
I'm Dr. Phil without MAGA.
Rod's basically, gonna be dishing out punishments. But I feel like, again, no offense to you, the hanging out with you would be considered punishment for some people. And if Rod just goes, I'm sending you to the boogeyman. They're like, please God, not Patty, no.
Well, yeah, but you gotta understand when Rod is like a fucking weird cunt when I first met him. He was like, I would do everything I could think of to make him uncomfortable and out of his depth and everything. And he would just keep coming back, and I'd sort of say to Kat, I'm like, what the fuck else do I throw at him?
Oh,
He
hey,
won't leave me
what's
alone.
up? What's
And she's
up?
like, I don't know. He just never knows how to fucking stop. I'm like, I know. And then after like 2 months of this is when he hit me with something and I just went quiet, and he's like, did I stun lock you? I was like, yep, I've got nothing more to teach you. You're done. Fuck it. I'm finished. And that's when I opened up to him. That's when I was a bit more like softer and nicer and normal what I am with him. But before that, forget it. No, fuck that cunt. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that he can't fucking hear me right now. I do love him, but...
Yes, he can't hear you at all.
Oh, can't he?
At all. Nope.
Oh, good. So, it was a weird thing to say. Well, no, I'm not going to say it. No, forget it. I'm not going to say it.
No, you gotta say it now. You've already gone there. You can't just back up.
No, I'm going to back up.
No backing up. You say it.
When I first met him, I genuinely thought the boy had brain damage. I'll be honest with you. I was like, this cunt is cooked. Because when I dial it up to 11, I'm purposefully trying to break you. I'm trying to get you to fucking go away. And he just kept coming back. And I've got a lot of respect for him because, honestly, I've done a lot of prospects. But he's the only one that sought me out to get more bullshit from me. The rest of them would scurry and hide or avoid my calls, and that would just make things worse. But Rod just kept coming, and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, I think he's a glutton for punishment, to be honest.
Well, no offense, but you're fucking proof of that. Yes, look.
What the fuck? Not wrong,
You're
but
welcome.
what the fuck?
I mean, let's be honest, you're starving.
Yeah. Look, I'm mentally unstable on the best of days, so.
You're you is what I was going to say. You're you.
Yeah.
Listen, darling, all women are mentally fucking unstable. No offense, all right? You're all suddenly, once every 28 days, go completely out of balance because the Red Rivers run right. So I can't blame you, right? This is a hard life, but God, life would be easier if I was gay. Jesus Christ, I never thought about it.
Where's the fun in that, though, Patty?
I don't know, two bros hanging out, sucking dick. I don't know. It sounds pretty chill, man. I'll be honest with you. It's just a shame I'm not into it.
What the fuck? Two bros sucking dick. Nice.
Well, I don't know. You think about it, right? It's just two bros. You suck a dick. You play some video games. You eat some Doritos. Like, that just sounds chill to me. I don't know.
That's what I do. I just also am mentally unstable.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, all right? With the stick sucking dick and the Doritos comes no mental instability, but with women, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, you're all a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
And the
Wow.
problem is, no woman can deny it, because even women go, that bitch be crazy on a daily fucking basis, alright? So you all fucking know it. But we are somehow supposed to just stand there and go, yes, love, you're having a perfectly sane moment at 2 a.m. while you cry into 3 pints of ice cream. The fact that Titanic is over for the 5th time tonight. You're completely right, love. This is normal. Fuck off. Drives me mad.
And yet,
And yet I still
And
want my
yet.
penis sucked. I know, it's a fucking tragedy, right?
it's a tragedy. Surely
how
the
you
good
lure us
times
in.
other than your dick sucked are worth it, too. Even if they're few.
Look, I'm just saying, I've never heard my wife apologize when she's in the fucking wrong. It's kind of funny how my knob always ends up in her mouth before she can get there.
Huh.
And then she goes, that is an apology. I was like, I'm not hearing the words, I'm sorry, come out of your mouth, though. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Would you like my dick to come out? Your dick to come out of my mouth instead? And I'm like, no. So I always end up losing in some way because I'm weak. But that's my problem. I'm a man. Put my knob in your mouth, and it's like, well, I guess that's that. Argument's over. I can't be mad anymore.
Oh, one moment. I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
Hello, I'm being a good neighbor. Are you around?
I'm in Sandy. Why? What's up?
We might be dealing with a little scuffle.
Why? What's
So I
happening?
just wanted you to know that if there's any salt and pepper, lock your doors at night. Make sure you put your bars and wood up your windows.
Who is it?
Slim Jr.,
Slim.
who isn't a block, but is a block, but isn't a block,
The
but
previous
is a block,
Bala Slim?
but is Slim Jr., his son.
Different Slim.
Yeah, it's his baby boy.
Wait, like by himself?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I'm letting you know. He wasn't a block when we told the blocks, is he with you? And then he was a block because we said, all right, well, we're going to rob his package for disrespecting us when we were so deep on the block. And he wanted to get an attitude instead of coming to have a conversation with us for 2 seconds before dropping the package off. Then he got butthurt because he's missing out on 17K. Now all of a sudden he is a block. Yeah, it don't make no sense to me either.
Right.
Yeah, so they couldn't claim him until they knew there was, a weed run that was fucked up. When we told them in the beginning that we were taking his package for disrespecting us right after they denied him being a block. So, yeah. So, Clea and them are going to go set
is
up
this a maybe or a definite?
Oh, I'm 100% sure that Slim's going to be in the bushes waiting for me to wake up in the morning. That's just how his dad used to operate, and got dropped every fucking time.
I remember those
What
days.
I will
Those were
say,
funny
what I
days.
will say is the blocks are hella upsetty spaghetti to the point where Southside Jackson called me questioning me. And all I said was, fool, I got mad respect for you and the blocks. I was like, but I'm starting to lose it because he's either a part of your set or he's not. That's it. How hard
Yeah,
is
it
that
can't
to
be
answer?
both. Yes or no?
Well, he's family, dog. Okay, so you're willing to go against MG with the blocks for family.
There's so many of you around too. That's fucking nuts, bro.
And it's not just like all of us around. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's the ones that like you don't like. Just because Wolf ain't a shooter for us anymore, these are the boys that put everybody else to sleep. Like these are the boys that Wolf doesn't want to shoot. That's all I'm saying. Like, I literally watched the general take out 10 cops. I only got 2 down, and he got 10.
Well, I mean,
And
look,
that's whose house he was.
if they want to
Literally, as soon as we
defend
picked the
someone that
package
they
up-
don't know if he fucking belongs with them or not, because he's
Dude.
family, I mean,
Well, I mean,
whatever,
you know
it's
how
their
we
casket,
roll.
I
And
guess.
Clee's already strapped up. Everybody's strapped up, and they're going to have a meeting with him on neutral grounds, 4v4. You know it's going to happen. Slim's
Do you
not
guys,
gonna like
do you
something
guys
Clee
want a
says.
ceramic? I got a ceramic for you if you want it.
We need any guns right now because we had to get
I
rid
mean,
of
I've only
a
got
bunch because
one,
of that
but it's a
situation.
ceramic. It's only got like
If
3.
it's yours, you keep it.
I don't want it. Don't worry about it. I don't like ceramics.
I think I'm the only one that has ammo for it, and I won't use it by the time it like falls apart. You know.
All right. I mean, it could just be an extra for you. You know.
Yeah, but is it your only one?
Yeah, but I don't care. I'm not shooting anybody right
I
now.
do. Yeah, well, what if I take your gun and then I find out you got taken hostage?
Man, who cares, JJ? How about you
I care about you
How about
too
you
much.
trade me some weed and you can have my gun?
All right, I like that deal. I got a bunch
Okay,
of weed.
that way it's not free. I'm talking with someone. I'll come and hit you up soon. Okay.
Okay, tell him I
All right.
said hi, even though I don't know him probably.
Well, it's
But
Patty. But
oh, I love Patty.
yeah, I know you love Patty. Everybody does, except for
I'm gonna be
people that
honest.
don't.
I'm gonna be honest. If anybody doesn't love Patty, I'll put a bullet in their head, and then we ain't gonna
Hell
worry about
yeah,
them no more.
JJ. Fuck yeah. All right, I'll hit you up soon.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll write a diss track about it. All right, bye. Just call me when you're around.
No worries, bye. Good night, Teshi. Sorry. Marabuntas are gonna probably be at war with the blocks soon. there's this guy that was like dropping off weed packages, you know, and usually when you're dropping it off, you know, in gang territory, you usually call the gang to let them know that you have a drop off, right? It's courtesy. This guy just wanted to have an attitude with the Marabuntas on their block, so they stole his package, and they said they were going to steal his package, and they told the blocks they were going to steal his package, and they asked him, is he with you or not? And they said, no, he's not. Then they stole the package, and now the blocks are like, but he's family. So, they're like, well, I mean, if you're going to defend family, then it's just going to be war then. I don't know what to tell you.
Phone?
Yeah. I mean, I don't... Look, I don't understand claiming someone but not claiming someone. I feel like someone steals your weed package, that's your problem if you're not a part of the gang. Why are they defending him? That's weird. I don't know.
Fucking.
Not my problem, but he was mostly just telling me because the streets are going to be hot by my house.
Gotcha.
Forgot what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
Women
Rob's
being
weird.
crazy.
And women are crazy. Yep.
I concur.
That's just a fact. I'm pretty aware of how crazy I am. I've tried to convince Rod out of this relationship 100 times because I'm crazy. It doesn't work, though. My mouth goes hard, I guess. I don't know.
You fucking suck
I
like a
don't know.
Dyson, clearly. Yeah.
I guess so.
That head game.
Yeah.
I respect it, honestly. It's, you know, it's what got the wife, what got me tied to the wife. She fucking suck a fucking golf ball through a garden hose. I was like, well, that's me, I guess. Fuck it, I'm done. No getting away from that one.
Yeah. Should have stuck you right back. You're stuck.
Oh, there's a thought. Anyway, go handle that stuff if you need to go handle it. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
hit the
I gotta
button
get
anyway.
food and shit. But it was nice chatting, Patty. Anytime you want to talk,
course.
you have my number.
Thank you for the formal invitation.
Enjoy your Father's Day in bed.
Getting my knob soaked.
Yup. Proud of you.
What do the kids say? She's gonna gargle my glizzy or something?
I hate that sentence. I'm leaving. That's gross. I don't like the word glizzy. You know how some people don't like the word moist? I don't like the word glizzy. I don't know why. Don't like it. I like moist, though.
That's fair. Alright.
See
Take
ya.
care.
The fuck?
I'll be damned. God damn.
I gotta figure out what's happening with my reshade. I think it's because I have 2 separate reshades happening right now, and they're both having like a mental breakdown with each other. I think. I think that's what the problem is.
I'm not here.
What?
Nothing. I just walked past somebody.
Okay. Not here. Okay. All right. Scared me.
I think someone working the camera.
Okay. I need to have a look at my reshade folders. There's like something happening that shouldn't be happening, but I can't tell what it is. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuck in my 5M folder is like important and what's not. And I forgot how to replace the files properly to just update so that I don't have to touch anything else. So then, like, I had deleted a bunch of stuff that I thought was what I needed to delete, but it was not right, because then my game wouldn't start and it just kept crashing. So I was like, oh, okay. I'll just restore everything and not touch any of that, and then hopefully these files will replace these files and it'll fix itself. But it didn't work out that way. It didn't work out that way at all. I don't know why. I'm not good with technology, chat, and my brain's made out of potatoes. I just work here. Balls. Chad, I'm an amazing driver, I'm gonna be honest. You know, never seen a driver quite like me. Hello, I'm at my house.
Hi. Okay, me and May are coming.
Okay, see you in a minute. Bye.
All right, bye.
can't tell if my face is red or not, but I think it is. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god, Jesus fuck. That's a lot. Thank you.
Half a weed run.
That's a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
Is this
I
from
got
Slim
1,000
Shit?
more. And no, he's got a whole box. If you want it, I'll go get it.
No. No, but that would be really
It was a
fucking funny.
box. No, you
That'd be
can't
really
unpackage a weed. I don't know why I can't unzip it. You know,
Oh.
those Ziplocs are childproof.
You guys should do a weed run with it.
Nah. I already did one this morning.
Did you? Nice.
I do at least one a day.
It's pretty good. You making good money?
I mean, somebody's got to. I gotta make sure my wife's happy. I just bought her a bicycle with a bell today.
Hi, May. She's cute.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
You still look
You look
hot
very
as ever.
nice today. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Compliments. Look at us go.
I did the same thing to Lucy like 20 minutes ago.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you around.
As in the words of Clee, he said, "You have nice tits, man." I was like, "Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I work
You have
hard."
nice tits. You do.
Thank you.
JJ's
Thank you.
lucky.
And every one of her girlfriends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not stingy. As long as I have somebody to go with when I'm at home and sleeping, you know?
Hell yeah. Nice.
My girlfriend's, not his. A lot of people make that mistake.
Yeah,
and
they
they don't
think that I
understand.
watch or something. I'm like,
It's
no,
weird.
Like, she's got to have girlfriends because I'm a gangster. Sometimes I got to go shoot motherfuckers and I can't be there 100% of the time. If you're stingy and a gangster, you're going to live a miserable life of
sad,
miserable
lonely
relationships.
life.
Yeah.
They really don't get it. They're like, "Damn, JJ, get it." I'm like, what does he fucking get exactly?
I mean, he gets you.
I mean, I
That's
do
pretty
get
good.
car rides with like all of my favorite ladies at the same time, and that's fun. I usually get a lot of the tea because, you know, gossip hour with the ladies is fun.
JJ's so
I enjoy
lucky.
my,
You get
my
all the
lady
goss.
time. Yeah. Yeah, but they, you know, the ladies tell me the tea because I don't turn it into drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't seem like
I
one for
feel like
drama, JJ. So.
Yeah, it's when people take tea and make it personal with other people. That's when the drama happens. I just like to steep my tea and taste it, you know?
I'm gonna be honest. I just get so high, just talk about tacos the next 35 minutes, and then that's our whole car ride, pretty much.
I love tacos.
Have you heard the Familiar Flavor song I'm writing yet, May?
No.
You want to hear it?
You're writing a
Okay.
whole song for it? Nice.
Yeah, because it's the best place to eat. I'm just saying.
It is.
The intro's not done because I left this space open. I want May to get real stoned and try to explain something complicated to Mateo, and then Mateo just like do Mateo stuff, like you know, have a funny little bit in the beginning. But yeah, here it goes. I need to affect the.
I really
bugs
do
in the
that to
verses.
Mateo every
Built
day.
from
don't I?
nothing, we came out the mud. Papooses on plates that ain't showing us love. Hot like the grill, we was raised by a flame. Capitol Boulevard, where they chanting the name. Tacos and truth, we ain't changing for favors. Eastside strong, this familiar flavors. Greco try to break us, but we never got shook. Now the whole city eating off of Salvador's cook. Came from the truck
But
with
yeah, I
the
need to
prayer
affect
in a can. Now it's
this,
orders
the
on
verses and the
orders,
hook
whole
so you
line
can
full of
separate them.
fam. Papoose don't dig, make you sit when you bite. Got the beans and the cheese and the pork cooked right. Empanadas on deck, plantains on the side. We got flavor so rich, but the pride still slide. Horchata in the cup, that cinnamon drip. Ain't no cap in the wrap, this is real East Flip. You can pull up broke, but still eat like a king. Cause it's loving the food, not the gold in the ring. Ain't no chain on the wall, but we built like one. This east side strong, where the real ones run. Built from nothing, we came out the mud. Papooses on plates, that ain't showing us love. Hot like the grill, we was raised by a flame. Capitol Boulevard, where they chanting the name. Tacos and truth, we ain't changing for favors. Eastside shrunk, this familiar flavors. Greco try to break us, but we never got shook. Now the whole city eating off a Salvadoran cook. Coconut water, got the sweet on freeze with a tamarind juice, bringing folks to their knees. Yuca Frida on the tray, crispy gold when it dropping. And Elote de Loco got the hood in a lock. Got a tall warm, that's love in a cup. Savvy cocoa in a pot, come and get you a sub. Tacos still bustin', stack 'em high, no cap. In the cafe buzzing strong when you need that slap. This from Annabelle's heart, mace, hands in the flame. They the soul of the spot, not just working a name. It's a taste of the land, it's a home and a bite. Familiar flavors got the East eating right. Built from
See, I put you and Annabelle in there.
I love Annabelle.
Hot like the grill, we was raised
I
by
miss
flame.
her.
Capitol Boulevard.
But yeah, that's what I got so far.
Tacos and
I really need to go in and throw in effects to separate the hooks and the verses, but I've been busy.
I
as
like
shit.
it. Oh, I think I'm being tracked. Oh, please. I need to find my Wade.
Did you say your wife? Your wife?
Hello.
No, my Wade. No, hello, Wade.
What?
Hello.
Wade.
What's up?
Wade.
How much? What are you up to?
Wade.
I just traded a gun to JJ for some drugs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I don't know if we have a grow and stuff going, and I need to get it to Seamus.
There was a bunch
I
of
got
weed
some
put in
seeds I
the
can give
trap
you.
house, I think. I don't know if I got moved or not.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been in the trap house. I'll have to talk to Seamus.
Yeah.
What's up? What are you doing?
Nothing. You want to get some cars or something?
What the fuck is
Do a little bit of gremlin
noise?
shit?
Yeah, we can do some gremlin shit.
Okay. I'm coming to pick you up.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna go do some gremlin shit.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. it's
Well, I
just the same
appreciate
shit.
the thing.
I appreciate the bud.
Hell yeah. You know me.
Mhm.
If you
Hey,
need
it's like
seeds,
a
if you
bud
guys are low,
club
let me
here,
know.
huh?
Huh?
The buddy club? The bud club?
Yeah, the bud club.
Bud?
Yeah.
I'm too high. High fear.
Oh, I don't think that's possible.
Oh no, I think. Okay. Yeah.
She
That
might be
made
too
my
high,
ass
actually.
Nervous. I
No,
don't even know
she-
what the fuck's going on.
she
anymore. You
she
gotta
might be
stop.
too high, JJ.
Now you see why I'm married.
She's
We're
good.
perfect for each
It's
other.
funny.
How many times
She
do you
made
see me
her
talking
own
to
ass
myself on the
nervous,
porch?
bro.
She does that with Duvall, so I guess you and Duvall got like something similar at least.
I
you
guess
make my
so.
wife a nervous wreck.
Got me fucked up. Left, right,
That's
center
fucking
over
funny.
here.
Mhm.
Fucking
All right, I'm gonna
shit.
get her to the house and we're gonna
Road
smoke more
now.
weed.
Okay. All right, JJ. I'll see you
Hello?
later, man.
You're right over
I'm trying to
here.
give you a hug. Don't walk away.
I'm not walking away. I'm hugging. There you go.
All right, give Wade a hug. And if
No
you
worries.
guys like, if you're low on seeds, I got like just under 20 that are kind of getting old. Let me know. I'll give them to you.
Yeah. I'll let you know. I gotta check up on our
Alright.
own stock, but yeah.
Yeah, just if you're almost out, I won't plant it tonight. I'll just give it to y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Be safe.
See ya.
If you want to hang out with me anytime, just look how close you are.
Oh my god, I can run here. If you see me on your front porch, don't shoot me. It's just
I
something
won't
I'm
shoot
probably
you.
just
It's
stoned.
okay.
There's always
And if you
people
see,
on
alright.
hold on. If you see a giant glow stick, don't shoot it. It's
Or
just me,
alien.
and I don't talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes
Just
we
me.
do crunch. Sometimes we do meth and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, hey, man.
Saying hi.
What do you mean not saying hi? You just drove by each other.
Yeah, that's what he is saying.
Oh, hey.
I'm high.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
had
if
to
you're high,
say
but I'm
hi.
high. Hey,
No.
May's
hey.
pretty high.
I'm so high.
That's what we're gonna go get more of. Bye, guys.
Bye. She was
What
standing next to
the-
me. Then she started freaking out. she walks away and she goes, "Oh my god, I made myself nervous. What the fuck?" She's really high. Yeah, the Marabuntas might be going to war with the blocks, so JJ called me and was like, you know, the street might be hot, so just look out.
Oh, a war for.
Do you remember Slim from the Ballas at all?
No, I wasn't around.
So he's got a kid who's also named Slim. It's like Slim Jr. or some shit. And he's been hanging out with the blocks, right? I guess he had a weed run on Fudge, and all the boys were there, and he was being rude as fuck to them. And then, so they were like, well, we're gonna fucking take your box. We're gonna take it. Like, if you can't even be respectful, we're gonna just fucking take it. And they called the blocks, and they were like, is he with you or not? And they're like, no. And they're like, well, we're taking his box. So they took his box. They ruined his read one. He lost his shit, and now the blocks are pissed.
Oh.
And they're like,
okay.
and the Marabuntas are like, you can't say that you don't claim him and then lose your shit when he loses his weed run when we told you what was going to happen. Shit, I don't have keys to this. Can I hand you this weed?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, so I guess they're gonna... Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to ask Seamus to wake up because I didn't know if we had actually done the grow or not.
I could have been on me. I didn't tell anyone really either. But here we are.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's weed.
fine.
It's not like we can't
It's
get
just
more
weed.
of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess the blocks are like, yeah, he is with us now. I don't fucking know. And then they were like, are you sure?
After, like...
Yeah, they're like, the Marabuntas were like, dude, you can't say that he's not with you and then say that he is with you, like, all of a sudden. They're like, well, he's family. And I'm like, you're gonna go to war with a gang where there's so many of them over
the
someone...
are gonna run to the block.
Over someone else's fucking bullshit?
The Marabunta are gonna run their shit.
Marabuntas have a shooter named the General. They call him the General. They got in a shootout with the cops, and the General took out 10 cops on his own. Like, he's a proper shooter. He will just fucking run through them like they're made out of paper.
So glad we're on good terms with Marabuntas and they're our friends.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if if someone's family, quote unquote, I don't know that I wouldn't actually have our gang back them up at all. I'd be like, this sounds like a you problem. Deal with it yourself. I don't know.
Kind of like a family thing for us is like, if you have someone you care for outside the group, we don't fuck with them. You know? Like if you have someone outside of the gang that you care about and they got a business, we don't fuck with that. But like if they get their stuff from their own shit, we don't fucking...
It's over his weed run. It's not even their weed run. It's his weed run. And he lost it because he was an asshole.
It could have just been like, sorry man. You know, put that ego down a little bit, would have been fine.
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy work. That's part of the reason, that's part of the reason why I'm trying to find, like, ways for when people are coming into our shit to get them, vetted, I guess, so that I know that they're not going to do shit like that.
I mean, I think until they're blooded in fully, they do shit like that. You're not really going to get our backing. Unless it's like, you know, a misunderstanding where we go, nuh-uh, we got your back on that shit because this guy's being a fucking idiot. You know?
I told Mac and them, I'm probably gonna like call them periodically, and have them press like new people that want to come in, and see what kind of a reaction they get.
Okay.
Because I don't want people that are I don't need you puffing out your chest to fucking a whole gang of people, bro. Like no one needs that. You're not cool for that.
I still think the people we're gonna bring in will probably get a vibe check pretty quick off of and see if they're gonna be like that or not. Like Kelly would totally go there. He'd be like, sorry, you know, my B, not my, you know, didn't mean to do that. But also, you know, if someone tried to do that to people like us, he would be there to shoot them. That's kind of
exactly.
like the cool vibe, right?
I think Kimmy and Kelly right now is like you know, the fucking my brain isn't working prospect. I don't fucking know what to call them. What do we call
the thing? We can look at things in MC terms. It's easy for my brain, but we can just fucking literally have a word for them, like a phrase, like we all have our roles within this group, but I think we should have. You gotta style it after something, you know. You know how the Yakuza has like the Oyabun, who's like that would be you, right? You are the top. We gotta figure out our like where we model that from, or how, you know, how would we want to do that. But yeah, they'd be pretty much prospects at this point, which means they're kind of in it, right?
Yeah, they're in it enough. Yeah.
They're like they got their hand in, but it's not been cut.
I gotta get Zaval to paint over that wall. We gotta get it nice and fresh. But yeah, I was talking with Patty today, and then we were talking about like relationship shit and like whether or not I should have a rule against relationships, because that shit pisses me the fuck off, man.
Fun fact,
the shit that happened with Lucy and Ryu really made me want to fucking shoot everybody in the face, all at once.
Jane and I had the same talk. We've had 5 relationships that have gotten rocky and caused issues.
I think like after talking with Patty, I feel like the general rule of thumb would be I'm not going to tell people not to have a relationship. I feel like that's stupid. But I will tell them if they get into a relationship, they better be sure, because anything that goes wrong with it, like if one of you fucks up, it's on both of you and you'll both go.
Jane and I kind of spoke about it like you look at it like an old lady in an MC, right?
Yeah.
Like, we had a thought of like they're in, but like they're in that view because they were brought in via the partner, or if they start dating within the group, they should come to us first and tell us, instead of like, hey guys, we're dating. Be like, hey guys, we like each other. We're gonna try this out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want the same shit. Like the shit that happened with Daryl and Q a while back was fucking annoying. Like having to deal with the fallout for that was really irritating. Like she stole shit from Duvall on her way out.
I remember that.
I can't. I don't want that shit. I don't need that kind of fucking drama, bro. You're not taking shit on your way out and then expecting an apology to be sufficient.
The other thought we had was like, say, although it's hypothetical, like Kelly joins, right? His wife Roy, super chill. I've never met her, but I'm assuming she's
very
super
nice.
chill.
Yeah, she's pretty chill.
She should not be a part of the gang officially if she wanted to for like an extended period of time. You know, like
that's what Patty was saying. Patty said if they're outside the gang, it'd be like a 3 to 6 months.
Yes,
before
like,
they become a part of it.
Yes, you hang out with us, you do stuff with us, you're a part of us, but you don't get blooded in until like an extended period of time.
Because Patty said it's like 3 months is usually when relationships start to fall apart. So if you put them in before then, there's bound to be issues if there is an issue.
Yep. I think it'd be good. Something like, you know, or their partner is a part of the gang, but they don't get blooded in. They're just, you know, your partner, they're part of the gang. They're just not fully in.
Yeah.
There's a difference between like Jane and I and you and Rod. Like, none of us are going anywhere.
Yeah. And the other one will kill the other one, and I know that they will. Like,
yeah.
I know that
literally
you would do it to Jane, and Jane will do it to you. So, like, I have no concern on that end, and I have no concern with Rod either. And I know that even if he and I split up, it wouldn't affect the group.
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm on 22.5.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think like inner gang relationships where it's like with someone who's already in the gang, it'd be like if you're gonna be with them and you guys split, you guys will both be fucked if one of you fucks us over.
Yep.
But like outside gang relationships would be they just chill on the outside and it's, you know,
yeah, that's why you
vet it
them
out
longer, and then if they want to be a part, they got to go through like a longer process. Granted, they're getting like a little bit of an easier access coming to a partner, but they also got to work to prove that their relationship with their partner and the gang will
stay separate. Yeah, I need that separation. Like I need people to just. I don't give a fuck what your relationship looks like. If you aren't prioritizing things the way you're supposed to, then you're not coming in. Wow, it's a Wooby and trash.
Yeah, I agree. Then I also think there's got to be like a pretty like figuring out what the structure is and how you want or where you want everybody. So there's a clear line of, you know, member to top. You know, to literally just follow like an MC style or a Yakuza style. It doesn't have to be the same names, but like you're the top, and then you have your people below you. And then you have those people.
Yeah, I mean, it's you. Currently, it's me, you, and Jane are like on the same level, just with like different / similar responsibilities, and then it's Rod.
Yeah.
And Rod is like HR / enforcer type shit.
Enforcer.
Yeah.
It's like a good idea because like you're the top, right? Like also think we're like a mob, right? We're like an underboss to you, where we're equal. We have our own responsibilities. But like, you know, we're there, which I think is a good thing. The 1, 2, 3 chain of command's always a nightmare sometimes because,
yeah,
you know, I think the 1, I think you have like 1, 2, like 2, 3 would be like Jane and I were shared the same spot, and then people below us and the people below them, because you can get someone who can be at the same quote unquote rank as Rod, but a different role, right? Like Rod's the enforcer HR, but this person could be you know, the chemist or some shit, but they carry some weight because they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
they're smart with it. Something like that, you know. Like,
yeah,
you have your little umbrella.
Yeah, right now it kind of looks like an hourglass, but backwards.
Yeah,
like a confusing hourglass. But yeah, I have like you and Jane even, so that people don't think that there's like, oh, I can't talk to Wade and I don't want to talk to V, so who the fuck do I talk to? It's like, okay, if you don't want to talk to Wade and you don't want to talk to me, you can talk to Jane. You know? So at least they have choices, and it's the same amount of responsibility / weight.
Yeah, I agree. And then here. And then what is it? It's like Seamus and Ron. They'll be blooded in.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have Kimmy, eyes on Kimmy and Kelly.
Yeah.
Emil put a thing in the group chat a couple days ago, so we might see him soon.
Ooh. Wait, did
like
he?
In like our regular group chat. Yeah, our regular one. Not the burner phone one. He just spammed a bunch of random letters, so.
Did you just hear that? Did you just hear screaming?
No.
Am I tripping balls right now? Don't answer that. We have a normal group chat? Am I not in that?
You should.
I might not be in it.
You made it.
How am I not in it? Did I leave it?
Let me look. It might be scuffed for you. It might be weird. Hold on.
It might be. Or I can't read.
Someone. B, you left the group chat.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, I did tell everybody to leave the group chat because we were probably all going to dip in mentally unwell group chat.
Yeah, I just kept that one. I mean, that's just like a nice little one we can keep for just whatever, but then we'll stick to burners when everyone's around. That's a nice one to see when I'm in my room because my burner like shuts off when I'm in the room.
This fucking sucks that I can't use my burner properly in my room.
Uh-huh. Tell me about it.
I'm so spoiled.
But then I know when someone texts on the burner, they're awake, so.
Yeah.
You know, other ideas like clearly when you're blooded in, you're blooded in. There's no walking out. You leave with a bullet.
Yeah. I think all the blooding out and stuff that I was doing before, I'm just gonna stop that for like now because everyone who left, whatever, it's whatever. I don't foresee Cammy coming back, so I'm not gonna bother with that either.
I don't foresee her coming back.
I've already removed her from the actual like group itself because the conversation rubbed me wrong, and then her not showing up to like talk about anything else, whatever. If she comes back, she can find another group. I'm not gonna blood her out or anything. I just don't want to deal with the drama. I think we have a good solid core and I just want to stick with that and then build off of that. Redo the wall, and then once your hand's on that, you've agreed to the terms and conditions of the group.
Yep.
Your hand's on that wall, that means you know what the outcome is. If you fuck up, you're like, that's it, you're done. And I'm not gonna be nice about it. I'll just send Rod and you to go Old Yeller them or something.
I'm sure Jamie would love to shoot a bitch.
Yeah.
Because Jane and I were talking about the relationship thing. There's been Alfie, or Leaf and Oscar, Lucy Ryu, Cammy Lux, Nolan Duvall. There's one more.
I mean, Nolan and Duvall are still together. I don't particularly care for Nolan. I don't like the way that all of that stuff happened. But, you know, Duvall didn't leave, which is important to me.
Duvall didn't leave. But, like, he was part of the group and left without telling her, right? Like,
yeah.
That type shit where I probably would have shot Nolan if he wasn't with Duvall.
Yeah. I was going to shoot Nolan, but Duvall seemed really upset about that, so I said I wasn't going to do it. Wow, this place is dry as fuck.
Like, I'm on okay terms with Nolan now. But I don't feel like everyone needs to be on okay terms with everybody. You know?
Yeah,
my ploy every time I'm part of a group is, like, be the diplomat to other groups if I can.
Yeah. Look, I don't particularly care for Nolan. I don't hate him, but I just don't like the way that stuff was handled. I am more mad at Alfie than I am at Nolan, but I think the reason that I'm mostly pissed at Nolan is less because he left without telling me and more because he left without telling Duvall.
Yeah.
But I get personally offended when people piss off Duvall or make her sad, so...
Yeah,
I just feel like you gotta be a certain type of person to do shit like that. I don't know.
And then there was one other relationship I'm totally forgetting on now.
Well, there was Q and Daryl, and that was a whole fucking thing.
It was after that. There's been 5 since I've been apart. It was Leaf Oscar, Lucy Ryu, Nolan Duvall, or Nolan, yeah, Nolan Duvall. Who else? Cammy Lux, and then there was one other one. There's no fucking cars here either.
Who else did they have? All I can think of is Q and Daryl, and then not even gonna include me and Tinker because I don't really count that. And honestly, if Tinker was still around, even if we split up, it wouldn't have made a difference for me. Like, it wouldn't have negatively impacted the group because I was just whatever about it. But I mean, there was Ghost and Habibi, but they weren't really, like, around. And they kind of left together. Oh, there was also Lucy and, fucking Luke. But he was an abusive piece of shit. So that one, that was an entirely different scenario than a lot of the other shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, her and I had a conversation about it, but we're kind of both on the same page of, you know, you date within the group, it's kind of like a, like, you can't stop someone from having feelings for someone else. Like, that's just impossible. But it's got to be regulated and looked after if it's going to fuck things up. And then partners on the outside just take forever to come in. If they want to be a part, they got to, like, literally prove it to not just their partner, but to the group at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, the downside of relationships, like, in the group is people have a tendency, regardless of whether they want to admit it or not, to have a bias towards one or the other, and it causes problems.
Yep.
Which is part of why I'm like, if you choose to have a relationship in the group and you guys split up and it makes shit uncomfortable, you're both gone. Both of you. And I won't, I don't even care if one of you is doing it more than the other. I don't want the drama, period. So you will just both go.
Thank God we have drama-free partners, right?
Yeah.
Right, V?
Yeah. Drama-free.
Right.
So no drama here. Well, Rod's not really drama. He's just a bit of a pick-me when he's, you know, bored.
He's very much a pick-me. Which I also think, I'll be honest, we start bringing people in, we gotta start splitting the couples up, like having them go do other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Rod, but he's got to stop spending so much time with you and spend time with others.
Oh my God, you trying to break us up?
No, the same with Jane and I. If Jane's around a lot too, her and I are gonna split into different groups and go do other things because.
Yeah. I mean,
We
it
don't need
doesn't
to
help
be
that there's not
living
really
together all the
anybody around to split us up. Like, there's not really a reason
Right now,
to.
no.
But
Nothing
there
right
will
now.
be soon.
Yeah, I say like when we have like 6 people around, we can split in like groups of 3, you know,
Yeah.
shit like that, and go do some stuff together. Where the fuck are all the cars, man?
They're stolen. They're all
What the
gone.
hell happened in Miami, yo?
Everything's gone. It's dry. We're all dying.
Yeah, I was cooking in a race earlier. I was 4th out of 13.
Ooh,
I was
13.
cooking. Yeah, there was 13 races earlier. I was cooking. I was having a good time. I was in Jane's RT. Had a headache. Fucking lost my shit. Drove the car home and went to bed.
Going behind
so
Jane's
mad.
back
I
with
was
Wade.
so fucking mad.
Wait, what? What happened there? Damn, bro.
It was me and James Prime from OMC. Me and Primey Boy were like battling each other in the race. Ooh. 2 here, maybe?
Maybe?
You grab the one in the back, I'll grab the one in the front.
Nice.
Sick.
Wait, Lucy asked Wade?
I think also this is like an issue that a lot of groups have is designating one person to do one thing. So it kind of burns that person out. You know, like, hey, you do all of this, and then they get burnt out on it.
Yeah, true.
Like us helping, like say, just hypothetically, if Kimmy wanted to be our grower, we would help her with everything else, but she'd be the primary grower.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't be like having to do it all herself. Like Seamus being our mats guy, but he's not the only one. We're out there helping him get mats as well too.
Yeah, I mean, he's the mats guy, but I don't make him do it by himself. We help him out. We grab boxes
yeah.
and shit. Bring him shit.
Yeah, like we get him all the boxes. He can handle breaking them all down and shit, but like we can at least assist in it. Not everyone has to give 100%. The group just has to give 100%. So
I can't remember if V asked Lucy to do that. I don't think I asked Lucy to do that. I just said I wanted Wade in the group. However long it took. I don't know. I don't remember if I ever actually asked her to do that. That might have been her choice. I don't even think I was around that much then. I'm trying to remember. That was so long ago, I don't fucking remember at all.
I think Thomas is around. I should give him a call. He wanted to do some shit.
Yum.
See what he's up to. So he can drive for us.
Yeah. I don't think I was around too much. I think I met Wade, saw him do that drive thing at the DMV, and I was like, I want him.
Oh, no.
I was like, I want him.
Oh.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
But I don't know. I don't think I ever actually asked her to do it.
Oh, okay. Who are you with?
Fuck, that feels like it was years ago. What
I
the
got
fuck?
V with me, so we can do us 4. We can roll with us 4. We can do a little crossover event. We can throw our denim on.
Ooh.
Yeah, give me a shout. Yeah, we'll link up in a bit. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Alright, he's doing some stuff with Simon, Piper, and Gemma, and then he's gonna pick up Indigo. And he'll probably link up with us.
Okay.
Kind of crazy how, you know, they decided to Molotov a member we all fucking hated, and we all got closer together because of it.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was talking with Donut the other day. You know, I was doing like a... how do I want to phrase it? Like an exit interview with him for leaving, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just wanted, you know, I was like, is there anything that I did? Is there anything you thought I could have done better? Blah, blah, blah. Mostly just so I can improve, like, myself as a gang leader. And he said pretty much not. But like part of why he didn't really want to stick around was he didn't think that he could ever help Osiris with anything. Not because of the stuff to do with Oscar, but from shit earlier on that they did. And I was like, why do so many people hate Osiris? Like, I've run into so many people that hate them from before the Oscar stuff.
Because they're 1%.
But I wasn't.
Talk about people.
Yeah, I wasn't really around like when they formed. I was, you know, taking a hiatus for a few months.
A sabbatical.
Yeah, I needed a much-needed LOA from gang life. So when I came around, they were already pretty established, and I didn't really know why people didn't like them. I just remember being upset about it because, really?
I hung out with Osiris and that's where I met her.
Oh.
I met her in Toledo. She was just hanging out at like Go-Go's. This chick's mad hot. And then
fuck. We're out of room.
We pull up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the garage. Yeah, and I met her there because I knew Gemma. So Gemma's like essentially a sister to me, right? I dated Izzy before Rod. I knew Gemma through that, so Gemma is technically like a sister to me. And they've all asked me to be hang-arounds for them before I came this way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So when I hung out with them, Jane was up there at Go-Go's a couple times, and I met her. We talked about tattoos, and then she hired me to the tattoo shop. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I told Donut, I was like, I don't think I'll ever have you shoot for OMC. I don't really do that. Like, when we help people out and stuff, it's like by personal choice. I'm never going to demand that anybody go help another gang. That feels weird.
I think the only time that would come up is if we had a split operation with someone, right? Like,
yeah, if it was
like a meth warehouse together,
yeah.
we would probably, you know, go ride with them if they're fucking with the warehouse. But like individually, nah.
I think that might be a thing that is just like a prerequisite for me past this point, because I know Manny's with us, but he's not ever really going to be doing a lot of the deeper shit. He's probably one of the few, like, I'm putting this in quotes, civs that we have left, and that's just like by his choice. But he also doesn't like Osiris.
Crazy, man.
And I'm just like, I mean, I get it. But I think when we bring people in, I don't think it's going to be like a requirement that they like Osiris, but they need to not be on such bad terms that I have to fucking try to juggle shit around.
And then when they come in and be like, hey, these are our relationship with these gangs.
Yeah,
Don't fuck with them.
These are the gangs that we have
issues?
close ties
Over the
with. If
door.
you don't like it, you either put it behind you and deal with it, or you just don't show up.
You
just don't be here.
Yeah.
Because like Osiris and the Marabuntas, yeah, they're close ties.
Yep.
V is my
And
perma.
then like
What the
Vengeance is there,
fuck,
but like
dude?
also like they got
Yeah,
their own.
I put them on loose friendship lately.
Yeah, it makes
I
sense with the
just
whole, like-
I just feel weird about the Leaf shit. It just feels weird.
That's fine. No, that's 100% fine.
I mean, business is business, so I'm leaving it, but I am not happy about it.
I'm gonna put this in the trunk. I don't feel like organizing this right now. I empty these weed seeds out though, so we can get a grow going.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. 69 ruby on this phone.
Ooh, good number. I'm gonna kill Jeffy. What the fuck, man?
You seen Jane?
Yeah, I've seen Jane.
You think I'd go home and not want to do that with her?
You know, honestly, if I hadn't have met Rod, and Jane hadn't have met you, and she swung my way.
I got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
She was right up my alley too, my aesthetic and everything. Heavily tattooed, darker hair, doesn't give a fuck.
It's a good type.
Yeah.
I have a type for sad men
Homeless
who
men.
have tragic backstories with their exes.
Sad men who have bad
Yep.
trauma and make you homeless.
Yep.
Camp.
Sad men with trauma is my vibe.
Mine's tattooed. A little, I guess, alt. Kind of don't give a shit and could kill me at a moment's notice. I fuck with it. Can't kill me in a heartbeat.
That small amount of fear, you know, of like
Yeah.
she might kill me. It's always a bonus. That's why I have a crush on Duvall.
I can see it. All is scary.
Will I get run over while doing this? The real questions.
The list of people I'm scared of that could kill me goes Jane, Duvall, and you.
It's a good list.
Yeah, you're only 3 on it because I feel like we have a really good understanding.
Yeah, I don't have a reason to kill you.
We have a good working relationship.
Yeah.
Duvall is just scary in general.
I have seen and heard her make deals with the devil. So I know that she's terrifying. That shit was scary. Satan's voice was above her head, and then her car got changed by Satan, right in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's made deals with the devil. She's terrifying, but it's so hot.
That's why I love Jane. It's like I'm terrified of her. Like if she straight up said she would kill me if I fucked this group over, which I'm like,
yeah.
Type shit. I fuck with it. Type shit. And then I was like, you know what? She also gets this voice sometimes though when she says my name. She says it like kind of annoyed. It scares me because I don't know if she's gonna beat me up or not. She goes, Wade. I go, what? Like what? Did I do?
I'm sorry. What did I do wrong?
Like what did I do? She never hits me though, but it's also like you can if you want. Type shit.
You can. I'd like it.
You can if you want, but this is not gonna have the effect you want on me. Oh, this fence didn't break. Oh, now it did. What the fuck? I hit it and then it fell off like a second later.
Where are all the cars?
Oh no, man. What
Vineyard?
the fuck? Yeah, up in your.
Why is it so freaking dark, chat?
I think we got a good foundation, and we'll start finding those people. We gotta be selective, just not bring in whoever.
Yeah, the selective is kind of like a necessary step. I brought in like a lot of lost puppies. I have like lost puppy fucking syndrome, real bad.
I know.
And the downside to that is not all the puppies fit.
Yep. Sometimes we gotta take them to the mill.
Sometimes they're better off on the outside. Sometimes you just leave them outside for a bit. They can't come inside because they're messy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my racing alias.
What is it now?
It's Majin, my current one.
Oh, what are you gonna change it to?
My old yokai alias, Ikiro.
Oh my god, yokai. Sorry, I don't know anything about yokai trauma. I just am here.
Listen, Ron had the worst of it because Izzy got blooded out of yokai, which was a racing crew, but also it was pretty much a yakuza. She said the moment she would leave this group is in a body bag or in a box, so she knew exactly what she was doing. And everyone got so upset about it. I was like, I respect that shit, you know? Same with me when I left the Lost. I went and told everyone I was leaving. I'm like, you may have vote me to die or to shoot me, but let me out. I will be there. Guess what? Never got mayhemmed out because 8 other people left at the same time as me. Oh, we'll find out.
I really gotta adjust my fucking... I need to figure out what's wrong with my reshade. I don't even know how to turn it off, bro.
Fuck. We got one.
That ain't it. My eyes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need to figure it out. I'm pissing myself off, bro. I'm straight pissing myself off. What the fuck? Nothing looks right. Everything looks wrong right now.
Got a buddy of mine, his name's Wally. He might be flying into town next week.
Didn't I meet Wally in Mason Jar?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you met them, right? Wally dressed exactly like Kristoff.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Where am I? Where are you? Where am I? I may need to take a short nap because my glasses are really pissing me off today. I tried to get new ones and I just fucked everything up and now everything's fucked. I just gotta wash them, take a nap.
Okay, we'll go to Plato when it's parked there. Yeah, Wally might fly in and might come do some shenanigans with us. I told him because he came around and did some stuff with me, Jane, and Mason. I think you'd fuck with his energy heavy.
Yeah.
The dude is just all about having a good time, but he's also a driver and a shooter, so.
Respectable. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I also kind of am looking for people that aren't gonna call the group like a temporary thing. Like I don't want people touristing the group. Do you know what I mean?
No, I agree. I think people who want to be blooded in have to be like.
I don't mind people hanging out. I don't mind doing jobs with people. But if you're not gonna stick around and you're just gonna be a tourist, then I'd rather you just hang out on the outside, so I at least know what's happening. You know.
I think that's what he would probably be, at least to start off. He'd be a guy who'd be like, hey, let's go do a job, and he's around, and we need somebody, he'll be down to come do some shit, or have a lot of fun.
I told Patty that I think like the ending bits to people getting blooded in, one is to hang out with Seamus for a couple of hours, and two is to hang out with Patty for a couple of hours. And if they can survive both of those, then they're probably golden.
That's two coins. That's two sides of a different coin.
Very different coins. Oh yeah.
The egregious Patty side, and then you have the Seamus side.
He's such a yapper, like, bro. He's such a yapper, and fucking he's such a nerd.
Or he's gonna be sitting on a fucking rooftop, and like, you're selling weed together or some shit.
Yeah, I need to know how they feel about both of those things. You know.
Yeah, one end of the spectrum.
If you can survive both of those and come out virtually unscathed. Plus, I feel like if they experience Patty and they do something that's so egregious that they need to be punished in some way, and Rod tells them, I'm sending you with Patty, they'll learn very quickly to not to do that.
You're going to Patty's Funhouse. That's
you're going. I'm sending you to be with. You're going to go hang out with Patty, and they're like, "Fuck no!"
They're just in
their trauma response kicks in.
The faint sound over the speakers is just him and Cat banging.
Yep.
You can't make it out because it's got like white noise distortion. But every once in a while, you can hear the slap of meat hitting each other. You're like, oh, what the fuck am I doing?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll fucking traumatize them.
Yep. Two very, very different sides of the spectrum, but I feel like if you can come out with your brain still mostly intact from both of those, then you're probably good.
Yeah, we'll have doctors on standby just in case they like start bleeding out of the ears and shit.
Yeah. Okay, I will wake up in a moment.
What up?
Okay, I need to adjust. It's time to adjust. Hold on, I gotta open some shit. Opening folders. Going for opening. My legs. Just kidding. Joking. Is a joke. Okay, where did I put it? Users. Me. App data. Oh, cool. Nope, that's not the right folder. I don't think this is supposed to be in here. 2, 3. I'm gonna remove these, and I'm gonna hope that that didn't break anything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, scary. Okay. Yeah, Atlas, I tried to update my shaders and then I forgot how you had me do it and I broke everything. And now I somehow have 2 shaders running and I don't know how. So I'm trying to figure out what I broke and then fix it. And it's not going well. It's not going well. See, I completely forgot and I was like, I should have paid more attention to what Atlas said when I updated my shaders. To exactly how that works. You know, I ended up watching a YouTube video on how to install the shaders in general, but then I was like, do I have to reinstall my everything? Check the mod folder. Mod folder. Hold on. Mod folder. I need to pee. Data local 5M 5M. Mod folder. Only one. Yeah, there's only one in here. I did just delete a bunch of stuff that was like leftovers, I think. I hope. Otherwise I probably will have to turn the shaders off and reinstall 5M because I don't know I don't know what 90% of this shit is. Oh god, what have I done? There's errors. What did I do? What did I break? Mom? Mother? I don't know. I broke something. I just need to see if my blah, 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 blah looks normal, then I fixed it. If it doesn't look normal, then I broke it more. Somehow. Everything's just so hard. Everything's just so hard. Why is it so difficult? I'm just using Quant. I'm using Reshade and Quant. I think. I don't even remember. I don't know. I just download the reshade.me download. And then that's it. I think that's it. I don't know. I don't remember. My brain doesn't work correctly. I was also fiddling with this at like 4:30 in the morning. The new reshade comes with Quant. Oh. Does this feel better or worse? Or the same?
Okay.
I hate checking at night. Because I feel like nighttime is like really awkward. I think it's still the same somehow. I don't know. Everything's just really foggy, you know? I don't know.
Wanna hop in? I'm gonna go over the pictures real fast.
Yeah.
Hi, stranger with a mask.
Hello. Thomas, it is I, Vivian Long.
V. I love when V comes and visits me.
What's up, Thomas? How's your day?
It's good. Yeah, we got into some tomfoolery. We robbed a store, got away from the cops and the Zebra Turbo. Ooh.
Very cool.
Yeah. Love when we can get away from cops in a muscle car.
Yeah.
Doubly cool.
V, we'll go to 22 or 23.5. You napped.
Oh my god, who's that?
23?
Really.
Yeah, let's go up my own channel.
Yeah, hi, Andy.
Is that Indigo Jones? Like the Indigo Jones? Okay, here, let me help you.
My god, I just watched Thomas fucking chop
Just
blocker.
feels so dark.
Okay.
Hi, Coco.
Holy shit.
Who's hiding?
Holy shit.
No,
that was crazy.
Thanks for the raid.
Hello, V.
Hello. It is me, V. What's up, pretty
Vivian.
ladies?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I'll message you,
Stuff and
Atlas,
things and all this
when it
things about
pisses me
stuff.
off.
Running over robots that are pretending to be cops.
What?
I am being run over.
I am being run over.
Wait, what?
Leave
so
the
Tyson
area.
Sullivan,
Don't resist.
Tyson Sullivan was being a fucking cunt, so I ran him over with my car, and he, while directly under my Sultan, got on his radio and said, "I am being run over."
I am being run over. My limbs are breaking.
I had to take a nap to get it to go away.
What are you guys up to other than killing robots?
Oh, you know, sex.
Also that, yes. Yeah, lots of that.
Type shit.
Cool.
Lots of
Hell
pace.
yeah.
Installed a new thing in the house today, so.
Ooh, I cannot
you know.
wait to use that. Oh, I can't wait to use that.
Is it a sex swing? I have Thea
Yeah,
gonna
we put a
install my
mirror
sex
on
swing
the
as a
ceilings.
punishment.
What an odd punishment.
Yeah, well, she keeps saying she's not afraid of me, so I'm just punishing her with crazy shit that makes her uncomfortable.
Send her to Patty's and make her listen to Patty and Cat have sex.
That's when she really steps out of line, you know? That's like a last resort. Nobody wants that.
I would imagine that listening to those two having sex is probably kind of like listening to like a fast food restaurant being mopped at the end of the night.
Gemma and I
Uh-huh.
could sketch. Yeah.
Then the sound of an angry old man yelling for food.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't know what I've done. I gotta figure it out.
Something's been with you two. Anything new?
Oh, you know, world domination. Maybe some terrorism.
What if I just turn everything off and leave it base game?
I haven't done one of those yet.
No, not yet.
I don't know how to feel about
Not
this.
a lot, TBH. Just been doing crime and whatnot, so yeah. The cops gave me a subpoena for a murder warrant or something, a murder subpoena, so that
Yep.
was cool.
The alleged crime was homicide.
Oh.
Who'd you murder?
Apparently I did a
Oh
homicide.
my god, what did I do?
Tough.
In June of 2024.
I got my father's
Oh.
autopsy report today. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, 20 like last year?
Mm-hmm. Over a year ago.
2024.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, it's not like a statute of limitations on that shit.
So nice of you to call and say
Nope.
goodnight, Simon.
Yeah, I might be in the spirit realm. I'm just gonna dip and pretend my head popped. What am I doing wrong? Frick. Frickle frack. No, this. The downside of not knowing what's necessary for 5M to function and what's not is kind of the worst experience ever. Is this supposed to be here? duplicate any files running that did the same thing. What does that even mean? Where? Where did I have that? What do you mean by that? I think. What if I get rid of these? I'm gonna start to piss myself off, chat. I'm gonna start to make myself really angry over this. And I'm gonna just be like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And then I'm gonna deactivate all of it. Okay. Let's see. I deleted some more things that I think maybe won't mess it up, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. I do have to pee.
I would give in to hear that sound again.
I do have to pee.
The lines on both sides of your face, and I hate that that's all I have now.
Oh shit, I don't remember what I had enabled for this anymore.
Just fixing it, just to break it. Am I just hanging in, just so we can drown like the love we thought we found? Now we're hoping that we don't just hit the ground.
I don't remember. Oops. My god. Oh my god, I spawned myself in my house.
And I've been hurting myself to keep you from leaving.
Today's a bad day. Today's a bad day for me. Today's the worst. What is happening? There's like fake fences here. I've like fucked myself so hard that I can't see things. I don't even. I'm never updating this again. I'm never updating this again. Why do I have two of these?
Is it worth the pain if I should stick around? And I've been pulling you close but pushing me further. I've been holding it back that I see you different. Sick of me reminding you to love me like you say you do. And I've been hurting myself to keep you from leaving. I've been wondering whether we last the season. Wish we could have made this work, but now I know that I need a more.
Oh, everything looks wrong. I'm so mad.
And I need a more. And I need more. And I need more. I need more.
This is me right now, chat. I'm just so tired of it.